Welcome to Wilson's channel.
Let's get things sorted out. Do you guys have any questions before we get started? I'll also explain a little bit more like in detail after we get started.
How was your day?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
question.
that's a
How was your
great
day?
question. I appreciate that. My day's been good. It was like a little warm today. I mean, summer vibes, you know, but we're surviving, and I've been anticipating this, so very excited.
Nice.
Oh,
You guys are all doing good?
good to hear.
Chill.
Amazing.
Tired as fuck, but I'm good.
All right,
Tired.
perfect. As long as you guys are having a good time, that's all I care about. And everyone knows each other, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, for the most part.
No.
Come on now, come on now.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Wilson, right? Nice to meet you. I'm
Oh,
Captain
yes,
Captain.
yes, I'll be the host.
I thought he went by Donut.
I thought he was looking for Rave Bay.
Oh.
Whoa, we're getting into the conversations already, huh? All right. Well, let me say a few things before we actually get started. So first off, everybody in chat, thank you guys so much for being here. This is podcast time. This one is a special one. This is my second group podcast ever. So seriously, thank you guys for being here. It's been 2 months since I've had the previous one, which was like right before EDC. This one is episode 23. We are going to be talking about the world of EDM and just like rave talk in general, including festivals, any like subtopics too. We have a special command, !guests with an S at the end. It is a direct link to all of our guests' Twitch channels. You guys could follow them, and you guys could also check out their socials through their pages, if available. Aside from that, we're just gonna be like an open mic conversation type of thing. I'll be here to like moderate and stuff and just to like keep things going. But for the most part, I just want everyone to know that I'm gonna be farming certain clips, you know, for like my TikTok and everything. So just be yourselves, and yeah, just give me feedback at the end too, if anything. And for those in chat, alerts will be offline. I do have like an outline pretty much set up. So we're just gonna go off of that. And who knows, maybe we could just like go off tangent and just like literally go with the flow, and I'll be okay with that. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Sounds good?
Sounds Gucci.
Nice. And don't worry about like talking over each other and everything. I'm sure everyone will just know when to like chime in, but just feel free to like speak whenever. And if I feel like someone's not speaking as much, for instance, I'll just like call on you just to like give your input.
Damn, he
Yeah.
voicing our opinion. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm talking now.
Yeah.
Fun to just sit around the
All
entire
right,
time.
cool.
Jeez.
So get the nerves
For
out,
real.
if anything, guys. I feel like once we actually start talking, it'll be a lot more easy and free flowing. So yeah, just get the jitters out of the way. But we're gonna start things off with some little introductions. That could be like a little icebreaker. Okay, so for those who haven't met me, my name's Wilson. I am the host of this podcast, Chat with
Hi,
Wilson.
Hi, Wilson.
Hi, Wilson.
Hi guys. And I like hosting podcasts just to get to know my friends on a more personal level and just to like talk about random things relative to life. So it's been a while since I've had this once again, but I'm just happy to be here. All right. And let's start off with Drew. Just give us a brief introduction, and you could talk about other hobbies aside from raving.
All right, well, I'm Drew, aka Drew Spacito on Twitch. I just
Hi,
need 10
Drew.
followers till 1K, by the way. But other hobbies, I mean, I DJ, so basically my life is connected to music. I used to play a lot of basketball. I just like to go out. I love to drink. That's for another story though. So yeah, that's me.
All right, let's move on to Gyles. We'll just go in order.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gyles, or Mr. Gyles on Twitch. Yeah, I just love to chill. I love going to events, festivals. I also love to DJ. I play baseball in my free time. I watch anime, play video games. Yeah.
Sweet. Hey, pal.
Hi, my name is Pao, and I'm 2 months sober.
Let's go. I could never.
Let's go.
I don't think she actually is.
Someone just say like I could never.
Like me personally, I could never do that. So I'm proud of you if it's real.
Congrats. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
well, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Do you have any hobbies aside from raving, pal?
And
Oh,
drinking?
shit. No. Go home, work, or like party, you know? That's
Okay.
been my
Yeah.
life
Okay.
the past months.
Love
Sober
it.
parties. All right. Kev, go for it.
Hello, my name is Kevin or Pesky Karen. You can call me whatever. I'm a streamer, I guess, sort of. I do stream, I guess. I'm on summer break, so that's why. But hobbies, I like video games. I like going out socializing. Raving's pretty fun. I do a little bit of hip hop here and there, a little bit of music, instruments, guitar only. I'm not a producer like these two buff heads up ahead here. But yeah, I just play games. Chaotic shit, fun stuff, variety. That's me.
All right, sick. Thank you guys for the brief introductions. And yeah, again, welcome in, chat. Welcome in. We have lots of raving friends here, which is beautiful to see. Okay, we'll just start things off, get right to it, because I know it's pretty late, especially for the East Coasters right here. Yeah, just a clear heads up. We have some guests from the West Coast and some from the East. So raise your hand if you guys are from the West Coast, just so they know.
West Coast.
That's
Wait,
cool.
wait a second.
Let's
Wait a
go.
second.
Let's
Wait,
go.
what the? Wait. hold on. Okay, raise your hand if you're from the East Coast.
My
East
brain's
Coast
in the
represent.
West
You
Coast.
see, look, if you look at their thing, the East, they're on. Oh.
East Coast, West Coast.
East
Okay.
Coast, East Coast. Let's go.
Oh yeah, East Coast, East Coast.
Yeah, so we're gonna have like opinions from both sides of the coast, all right? Just to clear things
Ooh.
up, all right?
Mm,
All right, let's
okay, okay.
start it off right from the get-go. Again, you guys could just chime in and just talk about whatever. I'll be here just to listen and just to chime in from time to time as well. So I'm pretty sure everyone has a general idea of what raving is, but if anyone would like to elaborate what it is and also mention some of the misconceptions about it, please go for it by all means, because I know there's plenty of misconceptions about raving. Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, to me personally, I think raving is all about being together with other people. You may go for the music, you may go for your friends, but ultimately we are there to have a fun time. We are there to vibe. And the biggest misconception that I hear all the freaking time from people who have never raved before is the drug scene about it. For
Mhm.
me, you don't necessarily have to take drugs to have a good time, but if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. And yeah, that's my take on it.
You guys have any thoughts or anything to add about that or on top of that?
No, I think so. He's right. You know, you go together, you listen to music you want to hear, and it's basically just a party, and so it's fun. And I think along with the drug thing, one of the biggest misconceptions is like the hookup culture that goes along with it. Like, yes, people do hook up, but that's not the main reason for these things. We're there to have a good time. If you get lucky, you get lucky. But it's not like
You ain't
it's
wrong
not the
there.
main it's not the main thing for people think, oh, people just go because they want to hook up or people go just want to do drugs, but that's
I
part
feel
of
like that
it,
should be
but
the
it's not
main
the
thing
main
ever,
thing.
bro. Like,
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
confused. So like, that's one of your goals when you go to a rave. Like you're
Oh, not
there
me personally, but
for a
a
hookup.
lot of people
there are,
have
yeah.
gone. Yeah.
I feel
I
like that
know of
there
a
is
few
that kind
people
of
who go.
like
Mhm.
culture where people are like, oh, like the joke is like, oh, how many rape bays are you gonna get today? 100.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
whole joke of it, right?
Hmm.
I think like that's what like he's saying is like there's a misconception of like, nah, dude, it's not just you don't just go there like get get some.
Yeah,
That's not it.
basically. Yeah.
I think it's different. For me, I've been to the club scene and the raving scene, and I see a huge difference
I
as
agree.
a woman. Like, you get hit on, you get tried to do a lot of like a lot of shit happens with women in a club scene, but I've never had that experience in a rave. Like everyone's so much nicer, everyone's so much more respectful. Like no one's forcing anything towards women. Like it's completely different, which is one of the reasons why I actually like prefer going into raves than clubs.
Yeah,
Okay.
the friendship is the big one. Like going with a good
Mhm.
group, you know, like sometimes you might not like you have people that might not be like into the music, but
Mm-hmm.
you go with that group and stuff, and you just kind of like have that time to like make the memories, and it's pretty fun at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was like
Mhm.
our first EDC. I took basically everyone for their first time, and they were basically looking for me as like the leader to introduce
Yeah,
them to stuff. And then now everyone they like their own genres and everything. But it's like the company you bring always makes. I think it like really makes the rave too.
X.
Yeah, so it was mentioned earlier that there's a misconception about people wanting to like hook up and also like do drugs and everything. When you guys first started out, was that what you guys were thinking? Would you agree to that, or like what could you say about like the thought of raving versus like how you think about it now?
For my first time walking into this scene, like I had no expectations.
Hmm?
All I was told was just that it was completely different than like being in going to clubs and being in clubs and stuff. So I just tried to have no expectations, and then it turned out to be fun. And it wasn't like some like famous DJ playing in Toronto or something. Like it was literally just a small DJ just throwing like a random pizza rave. That was like my first time. Um and yeah, no, it was fun, and then like I wanted to explore and do like go to more events and more like festivals.
like when I
I,
started, it was like 2014,
did you hear that? What does that mean?
2014
Oh,
ish,
okay,
I'd
never mind.
say.
Sorry.
So like I used to just go like with friends. Like that was I think I was what like 18 at the time. Like drugs were not really like in my realm. So I was just like there for the music, and then there was just like good times. Like I think back then, at least in Toronto, it was less of like EDM heavy stuff for our like festivals. There was a bit of like rap and stuff involved too. Like you'd have like Chief Keef, you'd have like Doja Cat come show up, that kind of thing. Not so much these days, but yeah, no, I mean, I feel like in any sort of like social gathering, there's always people trying to hook up, bro. And it's like, I think you need to look at the other side of things and be like, yo, there's like good music, good people around here. It's not about pussy all the time, okay? You know, that's just my opinion. That's all.
For sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, I was introduced to the scene because, be, or what was it? My friends from Seattle actually introduced me to raving and reintroduced me to EDM and all that. I knew I liked the music. I knew I liked Millennium. I knew I liked Skrillex and all that, but I didn't know that I would actually go to an entire festival because I had those preconceptions like when I first started. And I mean, not gonna lie, the first few times I did go, I was kind of reliant on just those factors in order to try to have a good time. But as time went on, I just kind of realized I was like, wait, going to drugs or going
Going to
to raves
drugs,
without
yeah.
no, going to raves without
Holy
X, Y, or
Freudian
Z.
slip.
Going to raves without X, Y, or Z made the experience for me actually better than if I were to actually go just for those things. Like going for the music, going for the people, going for the what the culture really means to some people. That's what like makes it for me. So yeah.
I like when I first started. Well, I used to like Paolo would say I was always in the club before. I was like a fucking club rat. So
Mhm.
one of my friends, because I was very much into hip hop and R&B and not really into EDM, not that much. I only know a few songs. So he said, "Hey, you should go. This DJ mixes a lot of hip hop and into EDM." I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll go check it out." And then you give it a chance, you're like, "Dude, this is fucking fun." And then when I think it was Carnage, and it was just like a lot of people. It was everyone was nice. That was the number one thing, because like people in the club are hella stingy and like rude, or they're just trying to
Hella
hit on
rude,
women.
Oh
bro.
my god, they're so
Mm-hmm.
rude. Oh
They're
Hella
hella
my
rude.
rude.
But when
god.
you go to
Everyone's
when you go to
pushing.
a rave, everyone's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Like you already start to you can make friends, because sometimes I go to the shows solo because like I want to see the DJ, and then I end up making a couple friends there and stuff.
Wilson, when did you start?
That's a great question, and I was literally about to ask you guys that too. Like everyone's start date, like we could go by year.
I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie.
I started I started in 2016, which is considered late for me compared to like my fellow classmates at the time and everything. They started pretty early when they were like between 16 to 18. It took me a while to get into it because it just wasn't my scene. And if we're talking about misconceptions and stuff, that's literally what I thought. I felt like it was just a place to get fucked up and just to party really hard in like a really crowded and sweaty setting. So I didn't like understand it or appreciate it until years later because I was in and out of the rave scene for like maybe 3 4 years when friends were just dragging me out, and then I kind of like had a resurgence through friends that I met on Twitch actually. So it was like a beautiful like way to just revisit the scene and to actually fully understand the culture. So that's like my start to it. Drew doesn't remember what year he started, but how about everyone else? What year specifically did you start?
April 15, 2023.
That's so specific.
Oh, you're new.
You're new?
You're in hella new. What the hell?
I thought you've been doing it for hell long.
Okay, let's be real, guys. Like, we're talking ages? I'm pretty young, so
That's true.
You're right. We don't have to talk about age.
So am I.
Rave is here.
So am
Rave is
I.
here.
Y'all are calling me new, bro. I'm
Yeah, bro.
young.
I'm young too.
Okay, 2023 for Pal. Drew doesn't know. How about the other two?
I feel like it was when I was 19, but I don't remember when I was 19 anymore, bro. Like,
It was when you
I
were
think it was
19?
2015, 2014. Like, I think that's when it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Around
Bro,
there.
2014, I was like 15 years old, man.
You're a child, bro. Baby.
Bro, I think I'm thinking the oldest one in this call. So,
You're older than me? All right, let's go.
Guys, we're all young. It's okay. Wait, Giles, when did you start?
March 17th, 2018.
You guys have the exact dates. It's so cool.
Well, it's lucky 2018. That was a pretty stacked lineup. So
If I were to guess, though, I think it's 2016.
Okay. 2016. All right. Speaking of this as the start from like our rave experiences and stuff, how have you guys grown since your very first rave? Like, what has changed? Whether it's like your fashion sense, style, or just like your energy, or maybe even like who you decide to go with. Like, can you guys talk about that experience? Just like how it transitioned over time? Whoever wants to go.
Volunteers.
I've been taking care of myself a lot more. Like taking vitamins and shit. I never did that before, but now I have to.
This is the most important one.
Like,
5-HTP.
working out to like
Wait,
keep the
5-HTP?
energy
You're going-
up. Like,
You already know.
bro, I stopped working out for a couple months and I was dying escapade, bro. My back was killing me.
I have a video of her walking up the stairs, like crawling, like out of breath, just crawling. Like,
Bro, it
Oh
was
my
so
gosh.
bad. But I feel like I've been taking care of myself like better because of that. So
Like physically.
take your vitamins. Yeah, physically.
I forgot the question again. What was it again?
Like, how have
What
you basically,
changed?
evolved as a raver?
Oh, from like the beginning, right?
Yeah. Compared to
my-
now.
So I would try really hard to like dress up that before, and then like I don't. It definitely didn't look like I rave. Like I would be dressing up like I'm about to like just go out for a night or something, like. But then I started. Now I just put sweatpants and a jersey, just be hella basic. I try to be comfortable. I used to like going in the front, and now I avoid the front like the plague. You will catch me
I felt
in
that.
the back.
I fucking felt
I need
that.
room to dance. I hate being sardine, and I'm more of a sound guy than more of the visual. So I like to go where the sound booth is because that's where they're testing for the music. So that's where I always like to find where the sound booth is.
Bro,
Yeah.
I like sitting down all the way in the back.
Not even dancing, just sitting down.
Just sitting down. Bro, I enjoy the music. Like, I mean, I'll if I'm with friends and if I'm with a group I enjoy, I don't mind being in the crowd because it's like the more the merrier, and of course the energy is gonna be up there. But I mean, if you're gonna find me like late during the show, I'm just gonna be chilling in the back, just vibing, just like I like this. This is nice. Especially like you get all the AC in the back too, and it's like really hot up front. So Yeah. Plus, by that time of the night, I probably already gave my fan to somebody anyway. So Yeah.
The age
Nice
group.
of you.
So the younger,
But
the more
also,
you
I
go
think
up,
it's the
the younger
height.
they are.
that too. Yeah. I
Is
feel,
that
dude,
true?
bro.
Just Giles
I
in the middle
feel
of the crowd, right in the front, and there's just like one tall guy.
And you, people in the back are like older folks. It's funny.
yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. You're being considerate. That's nice.
Yeah.
To stay in the
Exactly.
back.
There's nothing wrong
Oddly
with going
enough,
up there. Nothing wrong. It's just not me.
yeah. The funny thing is that my stamina has actually gone up. I don't know why or how, but I think it's all the walking I've done to like festivals and stuff. I shit. I don't know.
Means you could keep going for a long time. Longevity.
Hmm.
All right.
I still got enough energy to drive home after EDC, so I'm good.
Insane
I had to do
actually.
that drive home, bro. It's rough.
It's only 2.5 hours. No biggie.
Let's see, Kev. How have you evolved as a raver since you've started?
Um, man, I feel like before I used to be like kind of like obviously like nervous, like going out and it's like your first time. I came up with like the clubbing scene too, so like I expected, and I've also actually seen like people at raves like be dickheads to each other. We'll talk about you mentioned East Coast and West Coast like ravers. I'll get into that. My stance right now, bro. East Coast raves fucking suck compared to like West Coast.
Bay
They're
Area
like,
best crowd. Just
Ooh, yeah.
saying.
I will agree
It's
with that.
the only reason I say it is because it mixes like clubbers. Like for some reason, clubbers will like, go to like these raves and like start like acting out, being foolish and drunk, and then like it really kills the vibe a lot of the time. At least in Toronto specifically. I
think it
can't
depends
speak
on
for
the
all
DJ
of
too,
East
though.
Coast, but
Have you ever been to one of those all ages raves though? Like Faded in the Park in Vancouver, that shit is literally
dude, all ages
families
raves makes
there.
me want to puke. I don't
Those
even.
things are fucking weird as hell. Because you get high
Any
school kids mixed up with everything else, and you're just like, okay, I don't want to be here.
Anyway, sorry, off topic. I think before I was like, like I kind of like get settled in, and then at some point I would like wander around. I like to just talk to random people at raves. I think like the plur is super fun, and like the fact that it stays consistent is pretty cool. But now I'm a rave dad, dude. Like I want to make sure everyone's okay. Like
That's a lie.
Damn.
Wait,
Call
what?
him out.
Excuse me, girl. Don't even at me, bro. What was I doing
Girl,
that whole
girl,
day? Oh, you had no plans on the
don't
day that
even get
Escapade
me
canceled, bro.
started,
I was walking
bro.
around with you the whole time. We were like I was just trying to make sure that you were having a good time. I was vibing.
I was actually
You
so pissed.
you
Day
were stressed.
3. Oh my
Okay,
god. It
we'll
was
get
not
into
even
that.
that. Like that's what I was gonna say. Like I'm not gonna agree or disagree with your statement. But it's not. I don't think it's about like the club scene or like the club people who usually goes clubbing that's ruining things. I think it's just how Toronto people are. People
Mhm.
here are so rude, and
Yeah,
like
she's bad
they're actually
encounters.
so rude. And that's one thing that actually I noticed that changed a little bit about me because like when it was a club, like I'd be so pissed. Like I'll be pushing people and like I don't care. Like I'll fight them even though I'm fucking short. Like it was that bad. But then going to raving, like you like I think like or I feel like I became nicer and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. But then like before I just like push people. And that's mostly what people are nowadays. Like they'll push you and be like, what the fuck? Why are you touching me? You know? Um, but yeah. But
So
anyways, about day 3, the bad thing about that, we were like at Subtronics and a guy, long story short, a guy wanted to piss next to us while we were waiting. And
Right.
I said don't because the platform, the like the platform that we're standing on is like slanted. So it's gonna like fall towards us. And then he was just like, "Oh, there's a hole here. I'll get it in. It's fine." Motherfucker missed, bro. He fucking missed, and it came towards me. Not only that, before that, he threw a can on top of me, and the drink spilled all over me. And then another guy behind me spitting on me, bro. It was that
Damn.
bad.
Wow.
So yeah, you're telling like I'm not saying like I agree with like actually no, it is the Toronto people that makes it sucks. It's not about like it's not just the like club people. They're not club people. They're rave people. But like what makes it what sucks about it is they're from Toronto.
so I'm a rave dad. Yeah, I
Oh,
think I'm a rave
Yeah,
dad.
you called him out like for that or what?
You called me out for that, and then we went into
well,
this.
well, cause I feel like day 1, day 2, I was taking care of you, no?
Damn, she calling you out now.
Damn.
I mean, you could have turns, right?
Yeah, we can have
You ready,
turns.
popcorn Drew? Like,
I'm okay with that. I'm willing to accept
I mean,
that.
I
too am
actually
Rave
think
Dad.
you're more like a rave brother, you know?
Okay.
Okay.
Rave
okay.
brother. We can say it in
Yeah.
family
Ewick,
terms.
I would say Ewick would be more like a rave dad.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Alright, well,
okay.
fuck what I said. Ignore me. I have not changed. I'm a simpleton from my past, and I will continue to be one. Let's move on.
I
Okay.
too am Rave Dad.
I actually love that you guys brought up the East Coast versus West Coast thing because I had that on the agenda too. So let's talk a little bit more about that. We got to hear why I guess the East Coast kind of sucks in terms of like in Toronto, but anywhere else, like why is the West Coast good to you guys? And if Drew and Giles want to chime in, if you guys have ever been to the East Coast, go for it.
Oh, right here. Bay Area, hands down. I think we have the best crowd.
Hmm.
Everyone,
no,
except
I'll agree with that.
mostly,
I'll fly down
mostly.
just for that.
Yeah, mostly because like Millennium fans suck and Tech House DJ fans suck, but like the rest of like you go to like Sad Boy, actually they have the best crowd besides trance. But most in general here, most people in the Bay are hella nice. They do like Plur, they do the candy. Unless you're at Martin Garrix on the fourth floor of Bill Graham where they're brawling. But other than that, I feel like here everyone's just hella nice. Like you can ask people to like watch your stuff, take care of you, they have your back. It's I think our crowd is like really great because I have gone to events in like well not easy but like LA. I've gone to Texas. I've gone to different places, and I don't think the vibe there is better than the ones that we have. I feel everyone here is very welcoming. Also because I think we have a lot of LGBTQ, and that crowd is generally really nice, and so they're always like really cool and stuff. And just in general, everyone here is really fun to be around. And great vibes.
Bay Area.
Mhm.
Okay, Giles, anything to say?
Well, I was just gonna bounce off of what Drew said a little bit. Well, what he said about the trans crowds, because trans crowds, at first you may go to a trans set, you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
No, those guys are on one, but they're hella
But
nice.
yeah, like everybody at a fucking trans set is
Mhm.
one, they're lit as fuck. Two, they may be lit as fuck, but they're some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I mean, above and beyond the group therapy thing for Above and Beyond, it's at the Gorge almost every year, and that I went a few years in a row. That thing is probably the most nice place you'll ever be when you go to like anything having to do with a rave. The worst place I've ever been to a rave, and I've been like all over the freaking nation and somewhat, I guess, in a lot of places in Canada as well. But New York, Electric Zoo 2019, that was the worst crowd I've ever been to.
Not
Like,
the Izu.
Izu.
I'm a
Bro,
victim of Izu too,
like,
bro. The
no, like
worst
I
one.
went 2019, 2021. Those two were great. 2022 was a little bit downhill. 2023 is when everything like hit the fan. But hands down, the worst crowd I ever went to was EZU 2019. It was my first time going to like a national event. It was making me question whether or not I wanted to go to EDC, and I'm really glad I went to EDC because woo, like the crowds are so fucking different.
Jeez, okay. You guys had a lot of experience to be able to tell like the differences. That's really cool. Pal and Kev, any thoughts about like the West Coast specifically, like why you think it's better? Since I know it's not the greatest in Toronto specifically.
I think I was told that like West Coast is just easier going. Like y'all just have nicer weather. Y'all just have just like better environment. You
Have you
can
been to
breed
Seattle?
happy,
Best weather in the
happy-go-lucky
world,
people
Bay
that will
Area.
want to be nice to each other. And
Like,
then
they'll
East
say
Coast
Have you been to
people
Seattle?
is just like hustle, get your shit out of my way. I'm trying to move. Like that's just I feel like what we've been associated as, and I kind of can vouch for like both sides. Like y'all are just more chill on the West End. It's because you're close to the water, bro. We're stuck in like the middle. No
We
one, no
don't
one
even
can go
have
to the ocean.
oceans here.
No, you guys got that
bruh.
We have
lake.
lakes.
We
Or
have
you have that
lakes.
lake in Toronto. I
Bro,
forgot the
I
name of
miss
it.
That
the
actually might
salty
just
water.
that actually might just be a Cali thing because up in Seattle we have this thing called the Seattle Freeze. It's basically everyone's kind of an asshole towards each other in the day, but I mean it's funny because like everyone kind of transforms at night. You get all the chill people that come out at night. So yeah,
I think there's just
21
assholes
degrees
everywhere.
Celsius in the
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Bay,
it for sure.
average, best weather in the world.
Use Celsius too.
Thank you for the translation. I appreciate
So you
it.
know, so you know.
Okay, so that's West Coast versus East Coast talk. It seems like we're kind of leaning towards the West Coast as being the better coast. for raves?
Also, like I said, I think it depends on the DJ because I
True.
saw Dom Dalla a couple weeks ago at Frost at the show. It's probably one of my favorite shows. But oh my god, the amount of drunk frat boys and
Mm.
people just pushing around,
Oh,
people who can't
don't
handle
even
their
get me
shit. They
started.
were all there. But I went
Don't
to
even get
like
me started, bro.
yeah, but like when I've seen like besides trance, like the melodic shows have the best crowds. Even though half of them are fucked up, like they're not gonna like try to shove you or they're gonna like their friends are taking care of them. But like it really just depends on the DJ too, because Millennium also brings out a really disgusting crowd.
You know who else brings out a really disgusting crowd? Fisher.
Oh yeah, Fisher, Dom Dalla, John Summit, all the people I like, man.
So Fisher at Cal Palace back in April, that was wild as hell. Like people were on one that night. I
Mhm.
don't know what happened.
Dang, that sucks to hear. The DJs that you like too, Drew.
Yeah,
Hmm.
a
I
lot of
love
like Tech
Fisher.
House is the worst crowd besides Millennium.
What do
Alright.
you got against Millennium crowds? I'm
No, I
curious.
love Millennium, but the people
No, the
there
crowds. Yeah, what do you got against the
suck.
crowds? I'm so
Yeah,
curious.
specifically
Oh my-
Millennium. Go ahead.
Bro, the amount of like random Kevin Nguyen's that wanted to fight me because I was trying to get through the crowd, I'm like, I'm just leaving, bro. Like I don't want to be in the
Yeah.
front. I'm leaving. He's like, come on, why are you touching me? I'm like, I'm trying to leave, bro. I'm making space for you.
I kind of associate bad things with Millennium now, just because in at EDC 21 I was drugged at
Oh,
a Millennium
no.
set. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry to hear that.
I mean, it's nothing got to me. Thankfully, I'm still here. So, yeah.
That's good, man.
Yeah, so kind of like piggybacking on that, or just like leading into the next conversation. How about you guys talk about your worst rave experiences, like ever? Because obviously the best is usually like, you know, when it's euphoric with all your friends. I'm sure great vibes. We could talk about that, but I feel like it would be very, very similar. But when it comes to the worst story for each of you, I feel like that would be very unique. So what do you guys have? Because Pals was already bad. I don't know if that was the
Don't
worst.
even get me started. I'm sitting up for this.
All right, you should go first. You should go first.
Yeah,
you sound
yeah.
hype.
I wanna
Let's
hear
go.
this, I
Go.
wanna
Let's
hear
hear
this.
it.
Worst
Let's hear
rave
it.
stories for each of y'all.
So this was December, recent December. And then it was just me and my friend Brian who went to watch Loud Luxury. And then we were like, I mean, no, I was with Brian and Mel and another person. But anyways, we were kind of close to the stage, and then there was this lady in front of me who seemed super wasted and so drunk or high or whatever that she couldn't even stand straight. She was leaning towards me and Brian, like we were right behind her, and she's like tall and like
Mhm.
I don't know what the right word is to say without being like rude.
Just say
Because
tall.
like if I explained it to my friends here, I'd be rude as fuck. Because that really pissed me off. But anyway, she's and so she was like falling backwards, and she kept like pushing us, and like she was heavy, and I was just like so pissed off that I literally like pushed her so many times, and I hate that because I just like I'm trying not to be so rude, but then like she it's like she couldn't feel me. Like I'm a tiny person. She still like tried falling behind and like almost crushing us. And so like I literally like did this, and I was about to like punch her fucking face. Brian grabbed my arm and he put it down and pulled me out of the crowd. And like I was ready to fight somebody, bro. And I was so pissed. I was just like, bro, I can't. I'm gonna go home. And then we went back to Kochak. This was during winter in the fucking cold. And so we went to Kochak. Tell me why Kochak lost my fucking coat. And it's it's like $1,000+ coat. Like it's fucking like expensive, and like
What
it
does
like
Coach
obviously
Check lose?
they lost it. And then like I went there and I was so pissed. And so like apparently like I had to wait till like 4 a.m. I was already gone. I was already pissed off. So like I sat in the VIP booth, and like one of the booths that was empty, and the security guard came and just like, you can't sit here. I was just like, don't even talk to me. I'm not in the mood right now. Go away. And then Brian talked to him, and then he was just like, oh, okay, sorry. Let her sit there. And then I just laid down and I was just sleeping while the club was still on. Like Loud Luxury is still playing. I slept. I was so pissed. And then I woke up, and then Brian's just like, we have to wait till like the club closes, till everyone's gone, yada yada. So we were there till like 5 a.m. Um, and then turns out, um, what's it called? The paramedics took my coat by mistake, thinking it's someone else.
Wow.
And then it ended up in the floor, and then whatever, yada yada, whatever. I got it back, but then I lost another jacket that was under it because I was like bundled up. But regardless, I was just like so pissed that night. That's
My
my story.
gosh.
God damn.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Isn't Loud Luxury like your favorite artist too? I feel like
It
you mentioned
was. I
something.
mean, yeah, it was. Like, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of them. Like, I still am, but like, I wouldn't say it's like my number one. You know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I
Whew.
was so mad. Oh my god, I was ready to fight people. See, this is what I mean. My like, and that's me trying to be nice. There are people who are not trying to be nice. Like, they will actually fight people here. Like, ugh.
You know, like you know how like they do gloving and stuff. I'm gonna get you boxing gloves with the lights on it.
Imagine trying to be like that.
So you're gonna be like, no, no, no.
Here, let me give you a light show.
Oh my god.
Lights out.
Oh wait, by the way, to compensate for my pain and like waiting for so long, the club gave me $20 to get home.
Yeah, $20.
By the way, it cost $60 to get home, okay? Oh my
You
god.
got 30,
Oh.
Wow.
33% off.
Like, why are you paying for coat check and then you lose my jacket? Like, huh? And then some people just can't control their alcohol or like drug levels. Like, bro. Oh my god.
Remind me.
Oh
Real.
my god, it's bringing back so much. Oh, I want to punch
Fucking
something.
sucks.
All right, deep breaths, deep
I'm
breaths.
still mad
He's
about it.
getting
Go punch,
traumatized.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so worst stories for y'all.
Y'all got one lined up?
I have one, but I was trying to
Go
open
ahead.
the floor.
I'm
Okay,
still
okay.
thinking.
I won't say names, but it was countdown 2022, the rainy
Oh, my
one.
bad.
That was
Oh
22,
my
right?
gosh.
Yeah. So I bring a friend, and she says like, oh yeah, I promise I won't get fucked up. You know, like I let you, because like the first day, what's that called? We were trying to keep the group together so we didn't get lost and stuff, because like there was like absolutely no signal at that event. And then this is how the kind of the dabbing thing started. We're at good times ahead, and you know I'm having the time of my life, and our friend, she goes, oh, let's skip this to see Davin. And I know all my friends didn't want to skip the set, and I was like, fuck, okay, I guess I'll do it. You know, you came all the way from wherever, so you can go to this event. And so we go, and then said friend gets fucked up again, so I have to take care of her. The next day happens because the first day didn't really rain. Then that rainy day, same promise, I won't get too fucked up. And some people can't handle their, you know, they take too much, or they think they can take too much, and then they get absolutely floored. And so I miss all the sets I want to see. I'm in the crowd holding on to her, so because she's like basically like, you know, like dead. I'm still giving water and everything. It's fucking raining and everything. And then I hear that the surprise set was Flosstradamus back to back Valentino Con, and I was livid when I heard that in the van, because we left early because she was too fucked up. So I was like ready to cry. I was about to punch the fucking van window, and then my friends were like, "Hey, where are you?" It's like, "Oh, I had to take care of my friend. She's not feeling well, whatever." It's like, "Should we come back?" It's like, "No, go enjoy the set. That's gonna be hella good." And of course, you know, when you hear, "Damn, that shit was fire," I was like. So now I try to choose and pick now who comes to events with me and stuff.
Wow. I
How's it
feel the
happening?
anger
I
from you
don't like
guys.
being a babysitter. I don't mind if you
It's
get
like
messed
they're
up. I
like
hate
throwing
being a
salt in an
babysitter.
open wound.
Yeah. Because I did tell them to
Don't worry,
stay,
Drew.
but you know, because I wanted them to see it. I was like, we can't go home just because of one person, so I'll sit back, whatever. But I was just like, when you come back in here, oh my god, that's the best set I've ever seen. Like,
Don't worry, Drew. I'll take care of you next time. I got you.
It's okay.
that means I've blacked out if you have to do that.
I got you.
Giles, go ahead.
Well, I already touched base on this or a little bit ago, but my worst experience at a rave, EDC 21. It was the first EDC after all that shit happened,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, understandably, like we find out that first of all, Insomniac oversells EDC 21 because they didn't expect as many people to choose the EDC 21 option. They expected people to just either take the refund or to forward it to the next year. But Yeah, no, they vastly underestimated it. There was way too many fucking people there, and Elenium was playing, which is cool. Until we get to about, I think it's like halfway through this. I don't even remember where in the fucking set it was, but we get these like people trying to get through. All of a sudden, I feel like a sharp prick in my leg, and turns out like I thought of nothing. I thought it was just like a some sort of fucking bug bite because we're in the desert. What the fuck had happened? And yeah, no, I blacked out. I wake up in the hospital, and it basic. Long story short, I was basically roofied at there, and I learned that there was a lot of different like I'm not sure if they were locals. I'm not sure who they were, but people in EDC were literally like blowing zombie dust into people's faces. People were pricking them with fucking roofie needles, all that shit. And I was just one of the unfortunate ones who got pricked with one of the needles. So yeah, luckily, like I said, everything's fine. I woke up fine. I was just a little like dazed and confused. I went on to go to day 3, proceeded to have like a really fun time. But yeah, no, it was that in and of itself, like the fact that I don't remember what happened that entire fucking night, the fact that I woke up in the hospital not knowing where the hell I was, like that shit was scary. Like I was like, damn, I could have fucking died. So
Mm-hmm.
You're
yeah.
crazy for still going to day 3. Like you literally just came out of the hospital and you're just like, oh fuck it, I'll just go to day 3.
Well, my brain at the time was like, you know what? No, I paid X amount of money to come here. I'm just gonna enjoy my fucking time. I had no fucking. I had no.
Like I think.
I had no. Oh god.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, you
No,
finish.
like I'm just trying to get my money's worth. I'm cheap, so.
You know, I could never do that. Like for me, it's just like fuck it. Like I don't care. I don't like if the money's like I don't care about the money. Like I'd rather like just not. I won't force myself to do something like that. You know,
Mhm. Yeah, that's
you're
completely
crazy.
understandable. I just had like I don't know, man.
Just, just about
Accord.
to
I mean, a lot of my friends in my group, they I got like a nickname from them after that. Like they like literally to this day they just call me Hamchai. That's it. That's it. That's they don't call me by my name. They don't call me anything else. It's just Hamchai. So
It's a
yeah,
translation for addicted to having fun in
yeah.
Vietnamese for all you folks.
Woo.
Ham joy,
Shit,
we love
it,
it.
it it got me doing all the things that I do now. So fuck it, I don't mind.
What a story.
Damn.
Yo, man, y'all, hearing y'all feel. I feel like y'all got traumatized halfway. Like, dude, man, none of my stories are this bad. I there was a rainy day. They canceled one day, and then they like, what am I supposed to?
That's a good thing, man. That's a good
That's
thing.
that's a good
Wait,
Yeah,
story.
that's
Come
actually a
on.
good thing.
That's a good story.
Yeah, no,
If you're
like the
talking
worst.
about
The
the
worst
most
is
recent
like
one, then I don't agree with you again. Like,
no, we're not. The worst one was Izu, and like that was like I still had a really good time, but it's the
Very
fact
good
that they
cheer.
like canceled on Friday.
Oh.
We only bought tickets for Friday, my ex
oh,
and I,
that sucks.
and they canceled
Oh.
Friday because they didn't build the stage yet. Like I think
Yeah.
Avant Gardner was
Mm-hmm.
like newly taking over Izu,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, dude, that was a shit show. We ended up getting tickets for Saturday, or like we were able to go, so that was fine. But yeah, no, it was the crowd was not good. I feel like I agree. Like the New York scene is can be a little rough sometimes. Uh, but I mean, yeah, no, just poor organization is my worst experience. It's just like poor organizers and like shitty crowd.
Mm-hmm.
We did almost get in. One of my group members almost got into a fist fight while we were trying to leave like different stages. Like I think one dude got pushed like into like my friend, and then he pushed the other guy, and that dude just snapped. Like while we were trying to leave like body to body in the crowd, and then
Shit.
yeah, my ex ended up jumping in the middle of them both, and I got scared because I was like you jumping out of all people, but it ended up working, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Oh
I
wow.
mean that was my worst, I'd say. I've had some pretty positive experiences.
I have a question.
Eh.
Is this group from Toronto?
What?
Is that group of people from Toronto, like the one that you went with? Hello?
No. No.
Oh. Oh,
I was
okay.
trying to think. I was like trying to think what story we were talking about. My bad. I lost my train of thought. Nah, it was like maybe like it was mostly New Yorkers, maybe like one or two people from like Cali, but
Mm.
nah. Yeah, no one, it was just me and my ex at the time that were Torontonian. But yeah, Izu sucks. If they get new
Agreed.
owners, then sure, but Izu sucks.
Oh wait, no. Electric Zoo was taken over by Avant Gardner after 23 because they sold, or I think Disco Donnie. I think he was the one, or they were the one doing
They
it
had
before.
1 year to own
No,
it,
Avant
basically,
Gardner
and then
did
they fucked up.
the recent one. They took
Oh,
it
gotcha,
over.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
So what was the refund policy, or like, did you guys get paid back
Dude,
for
I
Friday?
still-
Oh, refund
I
policy.
still don't have my fucking refund, Izu. You little pieces of shit. This is
Oh,
the only
what?
angry part I'll
Yeah.
have. Okay, this is a
Yeah.
2 year ago event. All right,
What
I've been
the-
sitting. No, I lied. It was like last year.
Last
Maybe
September.
was it last
Mhm.
September?
I was supposed to go, and I
I'm
ended up
still pissed, my guy. I
flaking.
was tweeting at them like every day, and I was like, "Bro, where's my fucking money? Where's my fucking money?" And yeah, they sent us a Google form, and I still haven't heard from them. That's
A few of my friends still haven't heard from them
Holy.
either.
You ain't
There's
getting that
actually,
till
What
another
the
3 years,
fuck?
bro.
bro, there's a few people from Reddit who are started class action against them.
You're gonna get a
yeah,
random.
the mayor was like
You're gonna get a random check
investigating them.
in like 2027, and you're gonna be like, "What the hell is
Jeez.
this?" And you're like, "Oh, Izu."
Justin says I should go to my bank. Okay, I'm gonna go to my bank and call for a refund. I got scammed.
2 years later.
A year later.
Damn, near a
Listen.
year later.
It was a post-purchase regret. Okay, I didn't realize what the outcomes would be.
No, do you want to hear something fucked up that I heard from a few of my friends who tried to do chargebacks to their banks?
Mm.
Now Izu won't actually refund them because they attempted to do a chargeback.
Ah, that's
I would just wait for the class
that's
action.
shitty.
You might get more.
You will get more
Yeah.
if that shit happens.
I would just wait. Personally.
Yeah, see how it settles. All right, so that's kind
Wait,
of
hold
like.
on, hold on, hold on.
Oh, what's up? What's
I'm
up?
dying to know Wilson's story. What?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't just.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, you
yeah,
should.
okay,
okay,
yeah,
I
that's
like
true,
this guy
true,
just
true,
always
true,
has
true, true.
fun. Let's see it. Let's
I-
hear it.
For the most part, like I felt the anger from you guys, like actually.
Sorry, I'm still shaking from
No,
like
y'all
telling that
good, y'all
story.
good.
Like I'm actually.
Mine was money related, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But like, I'm still petty.
I was just
Kevy,
sad.
thank you for the reset, by the way. Man, for me, like I was trying to think, and the only one that I could come up with, like I would say there was like a shitty experience, but it happened early on in the rave to like some of my friends, but it didn't really affect the whole outcome, right? So there's that story. But what I'm gonna start with is I went to a rave basically knowing that I had so much pain in my back, and the pain was actually from kidney stones, and I didn't know it at the time. So I went to a rave with kidney stones with a friend. I'm not gonna say who, but basically I was in so much pain throughout the night, and I never have to like sit down and stuff, but it was just so bad. Like even while sitting, it was just brutal and painful. So I couldn't enjoy it. And it also didn't help that my friend was just like on the phone the entire time. So it was quite
Like on call or like
no,
texting?
just texting.
Okay, okay.
Damn.
Or just on their phone. So it was it was a painful experience overall. So I couldn't even pretend to have fun because it was literally just like a sharp pain in my back. And I thought it was like back pain for months. This was like back in I think the end of 2022. So around that time. The other experience that I was talking about, it didn't ruin the overall experience, but it was just like a random creep that showed up behind our group and was trying to like basically like take pictures of like under like girl skirts in our group and
Ew.
everything.
So gross.
Oh,
So
fuck.
yeah, and then I remember apparently there was like random people that were just like looking out for the girls in our group and asking like if they knew who that was, but they didn't. And then once they confronted the dude, he just like sprinted out and just like disappeared. So
Ew.
That's weird.
yeah, that was like during the openers too. So throughout the rest of the night, it was still good.
That's good. But yeah, that's
At least your night
fucking
picked
shitty.
out.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I could think of on the spot. There wasn't anything like that made me like fume or anything, despite going to like a lot of events.
Mhm. Nice.
Yeah. Let's do like a special little group activity. Shout outs to Drew for the idea of doing blind rankings. I'm sure maybe you guys know what that is, but basically I'm gonna give you guys a specific topic and
Dabbing at the bottom.
As a collective, you guys will have to agree and decide how to sort out the list. Okay, so I'll try to show it on stream. It's gonna be very tiny, just for the space that we have.
There you go.
Yeah. Gonna do a little blind ranking right there, right?
Sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain?
So he's
So-
gonna.
Go ahead, Drew.
Oh,
Go ahead.
You're the host. Oh, he's.
No, you got it.
He's gonna give us, let's say genres, right? For example, and then like you see how it's blank. So he'll say like techno. So where would you put it? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we make the list. No, not knowing what's
6.
coming up next.
Yeah. So if you put techno for number 1, for example, then you cannot change that. That means your
Yeah.
favorite genre is already like taken like as number
That was
1.
just like an example. Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So no take backsies, and you guys
Oh,
will
boy.
have to agree together on something.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let
boy.
me. We're gonna
Oh,
we're
boy.
gonna have a few. You guys could kind of like debate about it, if anything, too. And we'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right. The
It
first one.
doesn't matter as long as house is at the very last, right, guys?
Hey, yeah, hell
I like
no.
Gyles. I like
And
Gyles.
we've.
I'm
Oh,
only saying that because of like Drew's
Will?
tweet.
I knew Will said that to tell you to say that.
Wait, actually,
I
wait,
bet
no, you
he said it.
tweeted something about
I did, yeah.
house. Sorry.
okay. So let's do this. We're gonna start with genres. Let's do genres. And just to let's start off with dubstep.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We have to have like a majority vote or a
All right,
consensus.
so, since we're working together.
Yeah.
Let's think of you gotta consider the good dubstep and the bad dubstep.
Wait, out of how many are we doing?
There's
I think
7.
there's 7.
5.
We're gonna
Oh,
do.
7?
We're doing 7
Okay.
for this one.
Okay.
You don't
Alright,
know
for
what
me
else I'm gonna
personally,
say.
I would put my personal thing. I would put this at 4, but I think you guys like it a little more than I do.
I think 4 is a solid.
I
would
amount.
say
like
3.
4 or
Thinking
3. 4 or
3.
3 for me.
For me
I can-
personally,
I
I
can
would
work
say
with 3.
2, but
Okay.
I'd say 3.
I think 3.
I think we can work. Wait. Before
What
we
is
Oh,
bad
let's split.
dubstep?
Let's split
100
it.
decks.
3.5.
well, we gotta think like what genres do you guys would you let's just all say our top 3. What would you put there? So just we can see what might come up. So like me personally, you could go as house, trap,
Wait,
and then like big room and shit. That's
do
my
we-
personal.
yeah.
Huh?
Do we include like sub genres?
Well, we don't know what he's gonna
Yeah,
put.
you don't know what I'm gonna
Exactly.
say.
Yeah,
Because
we
like
don't
So-
know.
if you're including subgenres, then melodic dubstep could be in. Or sorry, for
I think that could also be there too.
That's
yeah.
true. Okay, maybe
That's the only
dubstep. I'll
thing.
put like a 4.
Yeah,
Because I do like other versions.
We can do
of
3 though
dubstep.
Yeah.
too. Even though
No.
it's not mine.
I'll
I
do
feel
4,
I
I'll do
feel
4.
like I
I'll do
like
4.
things more than dubstep now, but like it's still
Yeah.
good.
Like
Okay.
I'm personally biased because dubstep is what got me into EDM.
Same.
So
Mhm.
like I would put it personally in my top 3, but I mean number 4. I'm
We're
cool with
sharing.
that.
We can do 3,
list,
4,
so
that
we
we
can
could-
consider
okay.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool
If
with
this
that.
were like crowd though, I would say number 2. Dubstep has a
For
great crowd.
I'd say number 1. I
They-
don't even care.
They
dude.
have a
That's-
great
Dubstep
crowd.
has an amazing bro.
They have a
I
great
would-
crowd.
bro. Easy,
My
Easy
bass heads
2019
are
for
where
as
I
much shit as
belong.
I give it, I met Shaq in a mosh pit. I've
Ex-
never.
Excision has one of the
Oh,
best
it's my
crowds
mosh
too.
pit.
Where's my mosh pit?
All right,
Bro,
Yo,
dude,
wow,
I-
we agree on that pretty
women's
fast.
mosh pit.
Okay.
Oh my
I ran
god.
into.
I hate
ran
mosh
into him
pits.
and felt like I
Get
was
me the
running
fuck
into a
out of
fucking
there.
wall.
I'm too small for that, man.
No, but he actually did an all women's mosh pit, and I wanted to go, but I was the only woman at our group that time, so I didn't want to go alone.
Jeez. Okay, so it looks like we're going with number 4. Are you guys good with that?
We can.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm chill.
Next up, we're gonna do trance.
2.
Ooh, personally, I put this at 3.
Yeah, personally, this.
But
would
we
be
could put it
two
at
for me.
5. I think.
I'm
Dubstep's a
gonna
little
go with
more fun.
5. I'm good with 5.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to listen to trance like to like get a better gist, but from what I can imagine, I
Same.
think
Because like the good trance would be like a 2, but the really boring stuff would be like 6.
Yeah. Like for
So, like,
me, tech
could put it at
trance was
5.
is like 6, but like
like,
side
side
trance
trance?
is like ooh shit, woo. Yeah, fuck me up.
That shit gets me going.
I think 5.
Okay.
yeah,
Side
Okay.
trance in my set for you, by the way.
All right. So we got dubstep, trance. All right. Next up, we're gonna do drum and bass.
oh man, it has to be top 3 for me. Like
Yeah,
I
same.
I put it at 3.
3. I do like things
I
more than drum and
too.
bass. Drum and bass has been kind of climbing for me lately. Like this
I
year
would flip
specifically.
dubstep with drum and bass though, personally, but I would 3. I don't think it's worse than trance for me personally. I think that on this list, I think we'd have to go 3.
Yeah,
I
on
mean,
this list.
2 of
Wait,
my
this
top
list, have you
3
seen
are 4 and
the list?
5.
No, I just
So
gave him the idea.
Oh.
I don't know what's coming.
Oh.
I mean, based on the list itself, I would put it 6, just because I don't like it more than trance or dubstep. But yeah, we can put it 3. I'm
3?
chill with it. Yeah,
Wait,
I'm
wait,
chill with it.
wait.
Wait,
There is better music out there.
There is better music.
There's
That's the thing,
so
'cause
much music
personally for
out
me,
there.
that's why I would put it at number 6, and
We have
because
3. Sorry, we have 4 and 5, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
we have 4 and 5 right now. We're looking for 1 through 3 and 6 and 7. So
I'm willing to put it at 6 because I understand what you're
You know
saying.
what? Let's put it 6.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some 3. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
we
yeah,
get
yeah.
we get
May-
trap
maybe-
big room
I
house.
want to leave
We
some
get trap
room.
big room house. The top 3's set.
I
Mhm.
mean, yeah, I feel like we may be shooting ourselves in the foot if DMB is number if
Put it
DMB
6.
is number
Put
6
it
though.
6. We'll
Yeah.
put it 6.
So I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
It's not. It doesn't represent my choices,
No,
but
this
I
is,
am
like,
okay to put it as a 6 as a strategy.
based
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
thing.
Okay. So that's drum and bass. All right. Next up, we got techno.
Fucking
7.
7.
Agree.
Easy.
Okay, let me-
Drew, I think you're the only
Actually,
techno guy here,
no,
but
say
please
it
let's hear your
again.
case.
No.
It wouldn't be my
I like-
first choice, but there is good techno. But I also like
Yeah.
I call it
I
it
like-
fake techno. I call it
Here's
so
the
there's
thing,
a difference between real techno and fake techno. I call like real techno is the constant, the monotonous beat. Like
Yeah, like this repetitive stuff.
Okay,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
hold on.
I call the
on.
fake
Yeah.
Drew?
techno like
Which one's better, house or techno?
Oh, house easy.
Okay, so put techno on
House.
7.
I was trying to make devil's advocate here.
If it's tech house,
Let's
if
hear
it's
it,
tech
let's
house,
hear it.
it's
I
like
wanna
number
hear it.
1.
All right, we can put it 7.
Hey,
I'm not gonna win
just-
this.
I like
Yeah.
Eric Pritz. I like
Okay.
Eric Pritz. Just put 3.
I like
just
mix
throwing
I
it out
like
there.
like
fake
music.
techno. When like 4B, Nostradamus, Jester, like the people who don't play techno play techno. But not, like,
I
the
agree
real
with
techno.
that too. But like, I think like in the terms of like just pure bass techno, like Deadmau 5, like I'm
Oh,
not
Deadmau5's
really like
boring.
like I don't
love
like to listen to.
Deadmau5.
Yo, I
Deadmau5's
actually
boring.
went to his like event here. I was passing out. I was so tired.
I
Not
saw
even from
What?
like doing anything. Like I was just bored.
I saw him 3 times. I can't get into him.
No,
It's
like
just
there
too-
were
yeah,
some
too
that was
repetitive.
great because he started playing dubstep for like a song or 2, but then it got boring after, and I was just like, "Fuck, I want to go home now." Like I went home at 2 a.m. What the fuck?
Okay.
Fake
okay.
techno is good. I don't like real techno. Fake techno.
I
is
don't know
fire.
why. I don't usually like techno, but I went to a test pilot set at EDC 2021, and for some reason, I loved it. I do not know why.
Well, Test Pilot's different. It's like darker from Deadmau5 than his regular stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I like dark techno. I don't know.
We're doing 7 for techno. Looks
Damn,
like.
only our
sorry.
top 3 is left, bro. He's gonna throw something in there.
Alright,
He's gonna
top
if he has
3.
hardstyle in here, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh,
Alright,
Oh
next
no!
up-
I'm
I
gonna be
forgot about
pissed if
hardstyle.
Next
hardstyle's
up,
in here.
next up,
Hardstyle is not music, it's noise.
next
It's
up,
noise,
we
I love
bro.
got
hardstyle. What do you mean?
house.
No, okay, so like there's good hardstyle and there's the rest of hardstyle.
House is
Oh,
next. House is
house.
next.
I'll put house
Oh.
at 3.
I'll put house at
One.
split the difference. House at 2.
2.
One.
uh,
You
what
pick
are we gonna get that's better than that?
Melodic.
No, 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 no.
melodic.
absolutely
There's
not.
trap. There's like what else?
Hardstyle.
Hardstyle. I swear to God.
Well,
If
there's, like,
we
a
have to
bit of
put
different
1 as hardstyle, I'll be so upset.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking like it's the
Come on, we can
stupidest
put
shit
house
ever,
at
bro.
1 and
Bro,
live with
I
it, and
love
not have
hardstyle.
and not
I
have
know.
not have hardstyle at 1. You know, like
I
there's
love
there's
hardstyle.
all kinds of we have big room, progressive, tech house, best house.
But
all
here's the
kinds.
thing. If it like it's like you said, like if he puts melodic in there, and that means there's also a chance that he puts big room as well or progressive. You know.
Yeah, but he just
is
said house.
bass
He didn't
considered a
specify.
style?
Exactly. It's like dubstep, because there's subgenres to dubstep, but like there's subgenres
That is
to
true.
house.
That is true.
So
But I'm just saying
Just like
personally,
the
it's
subgenres
my
to every
my
single one.
bias is really like sticking out right now.
that's why I'm willing to split the difference at 2.
Paula,
would put it at
tiebreakers.
3
know what?
here,
Choose a
but-
number. Tiebreakers. 1,
I
2, or
kind
3.
of want to
House.
play it safe and just give it to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind
Because
of
I
really
would
safe.
rather that than like get a shitty.
All right, we're doing one then.
Yeah, we get hardstyle at 1. This list is fucked.
I
Yeah,
know,
yeah. But
like, it's
This list is
done.
unrepresentative for
I just
sure.
like music, so I
love it.
mean, I love music from every genre. So
Me too, but hardstyle is just noise.
No, it's like
Most
when you
hardstyle is
scratch a
pretty nice, yeah.
chalkboard for 30 minutes. That's literally what it is.
melodic hardstyle is really where it hits, though. I like melodic hardstyle.
Okay, we got number one then for house. Okay, last two. Next up, we have trap.
Oh, 2.
Me personally,
Easy
it's
2.
2.
So
Hip
easy
hop
2
with
or 1,
EDM
yeah.
is
I'd say 2.
easy.
That would be number 1 for me, but yeah,
Yeah.
2.
Oh, anything. Ariel Grime, Alice in Wonderland,
Mhm.
Flostradamus, Oh my god, I could do that all day long.
So good.
Okay. Looks like we have a consensus. Pal, you're good with that? Trap?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually more nervous about number 3
And the
now.
last one
Is
is
it hardstyle?
hardstyle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This one
okay.
is- I would pick everything besides maybe. No, I'd pick techno over hardstyle.
All right.
Nah,
How's the list looking?
It's
That's
not too bad.
prime because
It's not
we-
too
It's
bad.
not too bad.
I would move hardstyle to the bottom, and then like maybe
I
leave the
would
rest.
too. I would put techno
I
over
would-
hardstyle. You could put dubstep at 2.
Yeah, you know,
I would put
like
personally for me, I would put trance at 3, but that's just me.
I love
trance.
trance.
So
Trance is fun.
yep.
it's trap, dubstep, D&B, and then house, and then techno hardstyle for me.
Yeah, we should all say which one we would have had. So you said that one. All right, Paula, let's hear your. What would you do with this one?
But is he sharing a screen? Because I haven't
Oh,
been
It's
in
on
seeing
his
his
anything.
in his in his
Oh.
in his stream.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
like waiting for. Like,
She's like, "Where's it?"
My bad. My bad.
What a
He
donut.
said, "I'm pulling up a list on my stream."
I thought you're streaming on Discord. You know.
No.
I thought you guys were just going off. I was just like, "Where's the list? What list?" And no, you're just like,
Where's
"Oh,
it?"
the list that we're talking." Okay, you didn't really answer my question, but fine.
Any changes?
Now I want to hear what Paula's.
I mean,
how would you put this list?
personally, I don't actually. 2 and 3 would probably not be on my list. Like it would be like 1 and 4, and 6, and then 5 and 7, and then 2 and 3.
Okay, I got that. I
Sorry.
followed.
But you know, it's a team effort, so.
Yeah.
It's fair.
You, Gyles?
For me, I'm chill with techno at number 7. I'm chill with DMB at number 6. Like I said, personally for me, like my top 3 in this list are dubstep, trance, and house. So I would probably put move up dubstep and trance, switch it with trap and hardstyle. So
Nice. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
This is my house, trap, dubstep, trance, DNB, techno, hardstyle.
Hearts. Okay.
What about you, Wilson?
For me, I would probably put I would do dubstep number 1.
Let's go.
Yeah, so dubstep, and then I would probably do house 2, DMB 3, trap 4, hardstyle 5, and then techno trance. Just
Damn.
personally.
okay.
That's why it's fun hearing. We like hearing the.
Yeah. Everyone
it's
has like
fun.
different opinions and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone
so
has
that
their
was
own opinion. I
that was the
respect it.
first one. That was the first one. We're gonna go back.
Oh,
We're
boy.
just gonna do top 5 now.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
okay.
Oh
fine.
boy, that's gonna
Okay.
be DJs.
Good job,
Yeah.
guys. That was a good collaboration.
We did good.
Oh,
we
wait.
We
agreed
did
on the
great.
rules.
We did
Now
great.
time to bring the real pain.
Oh my
I
god,
know we
now
got
I
it.
know
What-
to look at the screen.
We're gonna be
I
fucking.
mean, the
I'm
stream-
kind of scared what the
triggered.
next topics are gonna be.
Top
Or the
5
next
for this one. Okay. This one is gonna be rave pet peeves.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's a good one. Okay,
wanna
okay,
see
okay.
what you
Sorry,
guys will
like
I
think.
have a question. I have a question.
What's up? What's up?
Is 1 like being the worst? And
Yeah.
Then 5 is
Yeah,
One's
like-
the worst. One's the worst.
Okay.
Okay, and you guys won't know what's next. So these are random ones I came up with, and yeah. So we will start with fan clacking.
5. Oh, sorry, 1. 1.
God damn! I hate fan clackers so much.
Fuck fan clackers, bro.
I would be cool putting that one right away. Because like I'm trying to think of what could be worse than a fucking fan clacker. Please, Giles, don't do it. I'm gonna mute you.
fucking.
Almost worse, fan clacking or hardstyle.
Oh,
just kidding.
dude. Honestly, I don't mind it if it's done sparingly. Like when you
I
like
know,
add
yeah,
add
same.
like some
Yeah.
sound to like a symphony, like at a
Mhm.
certain part, not like the whole fucking time, just keep going
fucking
nonstop.
remind
Like
me.
Oh, they're always
especially if
offbeat.
you're
That's
standing
the thing,
beside
they're always
them,
Yeah.
is
I
rough.
whenever they're offbeat, it annoys the fuck out of me because I'm just
And when
listening to
they're
music. All of a
offbeat
sudden, you just
too.
hear offbeat shit. I'm just
cool
like,
putting it one because
ugh.
I think for me,
I put
like
it
I've
on
only
one.
heard good like I don't really have a moment where I got so annoyed. Like they're actually like either in sync with everyone in the crowd or like it's on beat or something. It's mostly in Millennium sets too.
Oh, lucky you.
I'm lucky.
Some people are not
Lucky
so
you.
great. Yeah,
Yeah, I
some
guess we have to put
people.
this
So
at
I'm
2.
like I'm not like I'm not mad about it, but I don't
You
like
know what it is?
I don't
It's
hate
like
it.
some people are on one, so that's like what they're
Yeah.
doing to like kind of like just like stim, and
Yeah, I
it
mean,
gets
to
really
be like,
annoying.
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. They are trying to have a good time, and maybe they're doing it unironically to have a good time. So I would personally put this at number one, but
You
if
want to
y'all
put it
give
at
me number
2 or do you want to
I'm
put it at
down.
3?
Yo, I'm not
I'm
I,
good
gonna
with
lie.
one.
I'm not
I'm good
gonna
with
lie.
one.
Like I joined in too because everyone was doing it. Like it was that fun.
Let's put
You're
it at
showing your
2 or a
rave
3.
Y'all are
age.
such
I'll-
haters, man.
I feel like there's worse pet peeves out there. That's
There
all.
are
I
All
worse
right, how
pet
about
know.
peeves.
3 then? You want to go 3?
But here's the thing.
I'm good with
if
2.
you want
I'm good with 2 or
if you
3.
want if you want to put it ahead of frat bros and ahead of like the rude ass trains that go like
Oh my
ahead
god,
of you,
Asian
then
trains.
Trains are not even that bad. They're like so cute. They're like little
No, there's-
You're
penguins
lucky.
going up.
Not
the-
when there's
like,
100,000 of them.
like I said, you're lucky, pal. We've probably experienced like a lot of really
This is
bad
Like
trains.
I would
this
be
is the
mad
rave
about
age.
it if people
Yeah.
looked back at me and be like, "What the fuck, bitch?" But no, everyone's been like somewhat nicer.
You're lucky because most of them are hella rude and just
Yeah,
go.
bro. I've people have like pushed me. I've gotten shut. Like people threatened to
Mhm.
fucking fight me
Well,
over
so did
trains.
I. Like I got shoved and like whatnot.
Well, no,
But-
no,
Wait,
no.
we're
I
not,
mean, like,
so where are you gonna put this one though?
I'm down for
Oh,
down for this at
what
number
are we
two.
doing?
Fan clacking.
Fan clacking.
Oh,
Number two.
I thought
I'll
we were
put
already
2
at
or
that
3,
train.
yeah.
No, 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 no. We're saying it could be. There could be.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
personally
yeah,
think
two
fan
is
clackers are
fine.
more annoying than train. Let's put it at 2. Let's put it at 2.
You guys good with that?
We'll put it
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
2.
Cool,
I'm down
cool,
with two.
okay.
Two.
As a
There
collective.
could be more annoying things.
I feel like there are more annoying things.
All right. So the next one is having a uncontrollable drunk or person rolling.
One.
This is
one,
why I left
one,
room, bro. There's so much worse than a fan clacker. Like that's like my pet peeve number 1.
One.
Bro, you can put it at 3 and let them. If they want to get that fucked up, they can suffer the consequences. So y'all-
Honestly, yeah,
it's
because
not
it's
go
like
back to like this your story, Drew. Like you had to sacrifice and miss a good set because someone can't control their fucking alcohol level or like their like whatever.
that's not even like a friend level. That's like also just generally people, like
Yeah.
people in a scene, like the one, like the dudes that you saw in that one set that you said you
Mhm.
didn't like. There's a bunch of white frat dude boys, like that. You know,
It's
that's
literally
like
your
my
story
go-to.
Drew, and my story. Both are bad. It like bad experience. Like is it involving someone who can't control.
We've
Wait,
already
is
cooked
this
our
our,
list,
you
in
said
my
in our
opinion.
group, right? You said in our group? In our group or is it randoms?
No, it's just in
It's
general.
randoms.
In
Like,
general?
Yeah, it's in a
Each
general
Okay, 'cause
sense.
if it was in our
Let's
group,
say randoms.
you know
If,
what? I
if
guess
it's
you
in
put
my
that
group,
one.
then I
it wouldn't upset me if we put at 1.
Okay,
I'll
but
put
yours
it at,
is
I'll
like,
put it at like
your
2
group. Mine
or
is a
3,
random
sorry.
person. You know, it happens everywhere, regardless.
I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
there's
yeah.
worse. I'm down to put it at 3.
I am down to put 1 and 3 works for me.
Yeah. But I hate people who can't control their
Yeah,
fucking shit.
people
But
who
what else
can't,
would
like,
be
handle their
that?
shit.
That's like
Tweakers.
I don't know.
But
That's my
those people
number
would be in,
one
like,
for
number
me.
Okay, put it number 1.
five.
Number 1, uncontrollable drunk.
Yeah, I'm sure we have our stories of those, so.
Don't remind me, bro.
Nah, dude, there's always worse.
Yeah. still
Let me
ha- I-
remind you, the guy that peed and threw a can and spat on me and
I
what was
still
the other
remember
one?
those frat guys from from TwitchCon at Omnia. The ones who kept on running into me.
Hmm.
Oh, the frat boy.
Those guys were fucking assholes. And holy
All right,
shit.
that's fair.
So
That's fair.
Giles was trying to like be a barrier, and
Bro.
I'm just having a great time.
Yeah, like Pal was having having a blast. I'm just out here. They're trying to fucking collide into us. I'm just like, I'm not moving, yo.
Okay.
All right.
So the next one, for this one, it's kind of like two combined. So I'm just gonna
Mhm.
say it: getting hair whipped or backpack bumped.
Oh, five.
5. You can
Easy.
just move spots.
It happens.
Yeah.
Just move spots.
That just happens.
That's the
I come to
easiest
the
way
t-
to tell me. I'm like,
Bro,
oh,
if
whatever.
you're in a fucking sardine can of a fucking crowd, it's gonna
You kind of
happen
just
no matter
expect
what.
it, yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yeah,
maybe
that's
that's because
fine.
we like to be in the crowd. I don't know. I like to
Personally,
be in
me,
the crowd.
no. That's
I've
why
never
I don't.
been
I barely
in, like-
witness it because I'm not usually in the sardine formation.
Oh, it
I'll
happens
be
to me all the
chilling.
time.
Five.
If I
I think
go
5
inside
is
of a
good.
crowd, people usually push me to the front because that way they can
I
at
feel like
least
that's
see
the
the front
easiest
person.
one
So.
to. That's the easiest one to like get rid of because you can just literally move spots.
You guys agree?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Also because they
Sure.
apologize after doing it.
Okay. Okay.
I do feel like they do apologize too when
Yeah.
like, oh my bad, my hair's too long.
Yeah. Or and then they give you a hug, and you're just like, okay, whatever.
Okay. The next one is this is very specific.
Okay.
Guys who are constantly trying to rave bait you or someone in your group.
3.
Bro, that's
4.
even more annoying than fan clackers to me, bro. Like,
You just tell them to fuck off.
3.
If you're in a group,
yeah, but they don't fuck off sometimes, man. That's the thing.
so you tell your group like this dude's annoying. There you go. They're not gonna
I've
go
had-
one on
As long as you got a
7.
good group of friends that can like shield them off.
Maybe that's why,
but-
because I'm usually with a good group, so we take care of each other. So that's why me personally like 4.
My friends usually run to me in crowds whenever that happens. I don't know why.
I'll put that at a. I'll put that at a
I don't know,
4
that's
or
college, she's a
3.
girl,
I'm
so
good
I'm
with
sure
it. Yeah,
just-
your opinion matters the most.
It's
here.
more. It's more of like
I'm sure
a.
these random dudes be coming up to you and shit.
Take it as like a pet peeve more than like how you would counter it. You know.
So I actually don't know how to answer this because, like, from every single like rave that I've been to, I've only had like I'm not. I've how do I explain this? I only trust myself with 2 people here in Toronto, and
Mhm.
like I never go to a rave without them, and then they always end up taking care of me and like always around me and stuff. So no one's really trying to like pull anything to me. Like I don't have anybody hitting on me. So I don't know if
I
I can
see.
comment on that.
Well, it's definitely more annoying for the women than it is for us.
Yeah.
think
But
so too,
it's
yeah.
annoying
Yeah.
when they like when our friends that are females are not having fun because this person is in the way,
Mhm.
and then that's when you step
Mhm.
in. You're like,
Like if I were
Get
to
the
think of
fuck
it
outta
as like
here.
what happened in the club, then yeah, it would be that's annoying. But also at the same time, I get free drinks, so I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
all
just-
right,
just for
okay,
that-
so
Okay,
five
yeah, put that
guys,
four.
safe,
Just for that
safe
comment,
four,
it's not
safe
4, bro.
for that
Put that
comment,
4.
just
Just
say
Put that
four,
4. Put that
alright.
4.
Come
We're
on.
doing
Put that
4.
4.
Okay.
You just we're trying to devil's advocate. Free drink. Yeah, put that 4.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it as getting hit on.
Yo, I no, honestly, it's more like taking advantage of the moment instead of being upset and dwelling on it.
No, I
fair.
respect it. I have some friends that do that too, and they get me free drinks.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yo, I did that in Vegas too.
So we're set on that. So the number 3 is the last one, which is constant camera recording.
Oh, that should have been
Oh,
5.
that's not
That's not-
annoying
That's
at all.
not annoying at all.
It's no, it's not.
If you want to save the moment, I'm all for it. You're not
Yeah.
interrupting my dancing, you know? Like, I don't care.
Bro, I'm the one people
think that's
ask
like
to hold their
a-
phone cameras up. Like, I'm not annoyed at all.
Well,
Or
I
even
can see
send
if
me the
it's
video
annoying
afterwards.
if you're with one person, let's just say just one, and they're not interacting with you the whole time. You're just sitting there. I can see that being annoying. But like
Mm.
in general, I mean, you want to save as much as you can, so even so you can remember it in case you black out. You know, so you're like,
So do you mean like excessive camera recording where it's like they're not living in the moment? They're just
Yeah,
kinda,
yeah,
like, saving for the
exactly.
gra-
Mm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
okay.
but like, what if
that's
it's your
still
first
less
time?
annoying, but
Your first time seeing an artist, you want to capture. It's your first time, you know. I
Never
understand.
Garrick's.
Yeah, so it doesn't. That should have been 5.
Okay. All right. And then we got. Oh, go ahead.
I agree. Hold up. Sorry. Your hair looks fantastic, bro. Look at that goddamn coif.
Mm-hmm. Looks
I'm
great.
just agreeing with chat.
Oh, what the? Thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate
dude,
it.
it looks good.
I just cut it today.
Nice. Looking.
Went to the
I like your
bathroom and
cut,
just went
G.
for it. All right, this has been really fun so far. The last one we're gonna do top 10. We're doing 10, and this
10.
is going to be DJs, guys. This is DJs.
Oh,
I mean, this is where we- this is
okay.
where we
I'm pretty,
diverge.
I'm pretty excited.
This is
about
where we're
this one.
gonna butt
To
heads.
Wilson's credit here, he probably brought like 4 people whose favorite DJs are all like literally all over the place.
I wonder. Maybe he asked someone that we're all close to. Hey, who's this person's favorite?
Nah,
We
we'll
can
see.
argue
We'll see.
about that.
Okay. We're gonna start things off with Dabin.
10. 10. That's the easiest one. 10.
I
There's better
actually-
artists than
10.
Devin.
I
There's
don't
better
listen
artists
to
than
him
Devin.
enough.
10.
So I'll give him
First-
like a 9 or an 8, just out of
10.
like
at
giving the
6.
benefit of the doubt. But these guys are saying 10, so
I'm at 6.
Just
You said
just
6.
because, I mean, I've met the guy. I played Val with him. He gave me one of his he gave me one of his songs. Personally, he's top 3 for me. But yeah,
We have to meet
As a
somewhere.
collective,
So
where are
I
you guys
said
meeting?
as a collective, I'll agree
you
with
said
guys.
3.
I'll give it
Paul,
to
you said
guys.
6.
Yo, I'm in the middle, so maybe we should go for 6.
I'll
No,
give it
we
like
should
an
do
I'll give it like an
7.
8 or a
Or 8.
9.
Yeah, so
Seven-
more is at the
I'd say-
bottom
I'd
than
say
at the
8.
top.
I'd
Let's
say
go
8.
8.
Alright,
think
let's go
10,
8
but-
then. 8.
I leave room for
Vibes-
my good ones, you know? Not saying that
Vibes
he's
top
not
3, music probably.
Okay, you don't have
Yeah.
to say that because I'm a hater. If you like him, you like him. This is
No,
not
I
public
love the
feed.
guy. I love the guy.
He's definitely at the 10 for me. So I guess we're putting 8. You say 8?
I haven't listened to his music, so like I'm just being generous.
Okay. Okay. You guys going
8
with
it
8?
is.
8 it is.
All right. How you're good with that?
Definitely not staring at his jersey right now. I'm feeling guilty.
Oh, really? I mean, like,
He's haunting
okay,
your he's like,
like
guys
I
can
saw
do
his
do
like
this.
EDC, like I was watching his EDC set this year, and it was actually really good. in My
His
opinion.
CDC, honestly, his festival sets, he always goes off.
Are we
Like,
talking
I-
about sets or are we talking about music? This is like
It can be both. Anything.
But it
Everything
was
that has to do with the
music,
DJ.
though.
Like,
Just-
because the thing is,
The
his
DJ, yeah.
sets, his sets for
7.
me are honestly top or like one of the top 5. But music wise, I do get tired of his music sometimes. So yeah,
Well, my opinion double doesn't matter because I haven't been to a Davin set and I haven't heard much of his music. So other
I'm a
than like
hater.
features,
Certified.
so.
I've been listening since he was part of
You could do
Affiliate.
8
so, I
or
mean,
7. All right, we can beat 7. How about 7?
7, sure. Well, again, I have no fucking opinion. So
That's
7 it is.
that's already 3 slots too high
love the
for me.
guy.
I'm working with y'all. That's 3 too high for me.
Can we go 6?
No, we get 7.
7. I'm sticking with
His
7.
mascot is staring at me in the
Bro,
face,
we have a
bro.
lot of
No,
other
dude,
DJs.
it doesn't matter if the ghost of Davin is staring
He
at you.
might-
I'm
he
putting him
might
at
say,
no
like,
higher than
Hardwell
an
and
8.
stuff.
Bro, 7.
Millennium is better.
End of conversation. Move
7.
on.
Okay.
Let's do
Okay.
7.
I hear a lot of 7s. Okay. Okay.
It's 3 too high, but all right.
All right. Let's. All right. Millennium.
Mm.
Damn, I fucking love Millennium. I'd put him at 3.
Dude,
though.
he throws down and like even his
3.
like music.
I
2 or 3.
agree.
2 or
I'd
3.
say-
2 or
I'd say
3. His
4.
music got me through a lot.
2 or 3 for me.
I would say 2 or 3.
I'd say
Yo,
4.
his music got me through breakup, man. Actually, no, it made it worse for me, but like, you know.
All right, but let's see. If we do put him at, let's say like 3, right? Like who would we put on top, like above
Seven
Millennium?
Lions number 1.
Like see, like
Seven
Seven
Lions
Lions, my
number
pop.
one,
I
bro.
love 7 Lions. Too. I'd
I
put
really
him
like
under
7 Lions
Millennium.
too. Okay,
like,
maybe
if I-
maybe 4 because I feel like
Yeah,
I like
see?
more
That's
people
3.
than
Yeah.
See?
Millennium.
I
Okay.
would say I would say Elenium top 3 just because it leaves room for
What about
my
3?
personal favorites.
Same here. Same here.
Okay.
But-
Does
If
this
We agree. We all
include,
like
like,
Millennium.
like
But see,
how
because we
the-
all have different personal favorites, I want to leave like one
This
more
is why.
bracket. Just in
But
case.
we
Yeah,
all
same.
agreed. We all said top 2, 3. I think if we
That-
put
that-
3, we
I'm-
leave,
I'm
we leave
chill
room for
with 4.
2.
Okay, we'll
Kevin
do
has a
4.
good point. Kevin has a good point. We all have our like top favorite artists, and because of that, like we're gonna be fighting for those top 3 spots. So I would say 4.
Yeah, but we're also not going to agree. So I think 3.
That's
would
You
be
know what?
good.
You're right.
Fair.
Okay.
I
3.
think 3. We
I
all
agree.
did say 2 to 3.
Yeah. Let's just stick with that.
Yeah, that's
I
fair,
think
that's fair.
3 is good.
3. Okay.
I mean, I
Listen,
bought
we
7 of his
gotta we gotta
jerseys, why
debate
not?
this. We have to.
We did. See, we're doing great.
Does this include like like the crowd or just like their music?
I mean,
No.
if it was the
Crowd
crowd,
like
that's
the
what we're
win.
learning by a lot. If it was the
10.
crowd.
Just the artist.
If we're going
Just
by
the
their
artists
crowd,
and their
together.
like.
If it was
ability.
like
Like,
crowd,
yeah,
you
his
flip
music
Davin
is
and
great, but,
Millennium.
music
like-
If you
sets,
do the
whatever
crowd.
you want to take into account.
Well, like Kevin, think about it. Like, yeah, his music is great, but going to Rebel for you know.
But that's Rebel's fault. That's not Elenium's fault. You know what I mean?
No, but also the people around it though that goes to Millennium.
Every single crowd I've been
And
to
they're
at
from
Millennium-
Toronto. Oh my god.
Yeah, but that's Toronto. Every Millennium show I had, 90% great.
Listen,
things.
that's
Like,
why I'm not going
Actually,
to
no,
that
I'm
show,
I'm-
Paula.
Millennium is performing again in September.
You're
One and
going.
two.
I'm not going.
Millennium's gonna be at Boo. I'm going.
So we
He's
going
here
with
tomorrow. I've already
3?
seen him so many times. Yeah, we'll go 3 is good.
Okay,
3 is good.
We'll go
okay.
3.
Yeah, I'm fine with 3.
All right. Next up, we got Subtronics.
Fucking 1. That's a 1 for me.
Oh, that's like 6 for me.
6 for you.
I'd put it 4 or 5 for me.
5.
Okay, here's the thing.
He's definitely better than Dabin, that's for sure.
So,
Boo.
Kevin, if you listen to my sets, the remixes I put are literally it's either going to be 7 Lions most of the time or Subtronics most of the time. I love Subtronics, but I have to relieve room at the top.
This list of
I
them
see.
sucks.
So he's
I would've
not like
put-
your top. Okay. To be
Yeah.
fair, I might have seen him in a more like I've more seen him
Idol?
more recently, so I might be biased. So I'll
Recency
leave him
bias.
at like a I'll give it a 4. But that's
I think
lower.
5 or
That's
6
as low
works.
as I'll go.
If it's as low
I
as
think
you'll
5
go,
or
I'll go
6.
4. If it's as
I would
low
say
as
6
Kevin will
personally.
go,
6.
I would
Okay,
say
Paula,
5.
what are your
I would say
thoughts?
5.
I'm saying 5 in the middle because I feel
Alright,
like there's
I'll
more.
go with
better-
Okay,
5
I
and
think we
take
gotta
one
go
for the
5
team.
because I did say
Okay.
6.
I'll take
Yeah.
one for the team and go with 5.
I took one for the team by putting
Okay,
Dabin
okay,
at 7,
okay,
so
fine.
everyone has to take one for the team, man.
I swear to God,
Dabin's
if 7
10.
if 7 Lions ends up in the bottom,
Okay,
three,
let's
I'm just
do
gonna
next
cry.
up.
I will vouch for 7 Lions.
Next up, we got Excision.
God.
4.
4. He's
Four.
better than
Four?
Subtronics.
He's better than
for me.
Subtronics. But I would
I'll
rather watch an
agree.
Elenium show over a Subtronics show.
I'll,
I mean,
I'll stick with 4. I'm okay
Excision
with
show.
that.
I mean, my phone got stolen. Like Wilson was there.
10. We got a 10 for Paula.
So we gotta put it.
I got my phone.
Just
I got my
because,
phone stolen.
just because
at
I haven't
Excision.
seen him.
Oh, that's
Oh, but she
fair.
hasn't
that's
seen
fair.
him. See, that's different. You see Excision show? It's a different experience. It's crazy.
Yeah. His
Dude, I
his
feel-
visuals are fucking
It's
insane.
crazy. I would put it though 4.
Lasers.
If you want to see
That's
lasers, see
Revolt.
Excision.
That's Rave, bro.
Yeah, but if you want to see hella lasers, let's go see Excision.
Oh, dude, we gotta think like show too, like visuals and stuff. Like who provides good visuals as well.
7 Lions, number 1. I'm kidding.
No,
Excision-
there's
Excision
oh,
is
no
number
one
one.
tops
No,
Excision.
that shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
Zed.
No, we shouldn't think about that because, like,
Fair.
actually, yeah.
Not everyone.
I would
sees
say
it.
4.
If it's literally just visuals, Excision's
think
number
4.
1. Everyone else can be on the bottom.
Yeah, for real.
I'll
Actually,
stick
no.
with 4.
Zed has
Oh,
amazing.
Zed has
Yeah,
amazing
Zed has some-
visuals.
I would
Oh,
say 4 though
um,
for
Wooly
Excision.
has amazing visuals too.
Mm.
Are you guys cool with 4?
We can bring it down for Paula just a little bit, but
I'm
Yeah, but she
chill with
hasn't
6.
seen them yet
No,
though.
4 is fine.
I'm chill with 6.
I think
all right, 4 or 6.
4 or
Yeah.
6?
I'm chill with 4.
I would say 4.
4?
4
Okay.
it is.
I like him better than Subtronics.
I
so.
do like him better than Subtronics.
All right. Next up, we got Martin Garrix.
2.
2.
Dude, he's at like a
Two.
he's at like
Two.
a 7 for me now. At this like 8 for me.
Well, if it like for me personally, he's been literally on top of the fucking EDM world since he was 14, 13 years old. Like he was DJing at nightclubs he wasn't allowed to be in at EDC. He wasn't
Like
even
that's
allowed to go to EDC, he was
inspiring,
DJing
but
there.
like I don't like his music now. like it's
Bro,
just-
he is a goat.
he's a goat.
He has to be above Millennium, bro. He's a
one-
better
one of-
DJ.
He's the
He's a
thing. Like,
better
he's
DJ.
Okay,
he's
and we-
one of the pillars.
Sure, he can be a
And
pillar,
I
but
love
do you
Elaine.
like his
I have 3
music
jerseys.
currently
Yeah.
right now? Like, did
Yes,
you watch
I do,
his
actually.
EDC sets? And did
I
you
was
were like,
there,
I
bro.
enjoy it?
I was there.
Did you like it? I got
I
bored
loved
as
it.
shit.
I loved his EDC set.
Okay,
I would
maybe
put
I,
him, here's the thing.
I
would put him
think
in number
Gyles
2,
should
but-
take 1 for the team and just put it down to like
Yeah,
6.
no, that I was literally.
All
about
right,
to say
I could work with 6
because
because he's way better than Dabin. I'll see Martin
okay,
Garrix
6.
12
Yeah,
times
I
over
was-
10 over him.
I was about to say like because Kevin and Pal don't have a super high opinion of him, I'm down to put him at 6.
Fine, we put
Like,
it at 6.
I'm chill with it.
No,
you
but
know,
like
'cause
I do listen to his music. It's just like, you know,
it gets
for
boring.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That's fair,
gives
that's fair.
me he gives me the like era of like 2014 to 2016 vibes.
That's
the
Oh,
golden
that
age.
is the
No,
golden
the
age.
dude,
golden
Oh
I'm
my
grown
God.
up, bro.
Big
I'm
room?
tired
Oh,
of that.
2014,
room?
I was 13 years old.
Big room? Come on.
Man,
Big
I,
room?
I
I
I'm
was
over
15.
that phase. Okay, maybe now I'm just like a trap head and
so
like I just like
fun.
to like fucking headbang.
just
But
love
like,
to
dude, Martin
rage.
Garrix
I
just
mean,
left me bored.
So
There's nothing wrong with that either.
But-
Nothing
I
wrong
might
with that.
just
We
might
could
be
put
me,
him there.
that's
He
all.
has to be above Dabin, though. I cannot live with my.
I'm chill with
1.6.
six. I'm chill with
I'm cool with
six.
six.
I'm,
Lower
on,
than
I'm honestly
Dabin.
chill. I'm taking one for the team here. I don't care.
Martin
mind.
Garrick 6.
We're putting everything in the middle right now.
Bro, we're fucked.
All right,
We're
next
playing
up,
it
Bro, he might throw Arla Grime. Like,
next
that's the
next
number
up
one,
we got Zed.
I mean,
Oh my God, we're cooked. Martin Garrix is better than Zed. Zed is
Martin
better
Garrix
than
is better.
Dabin.
yeah.
You had to put him
You
at
should have
8.
put Davin lower.
I told you. Okay, to be fair though, Zed plays the same fucking set.
Yeah,
damn near
okay.
every year.
He
here's the
repeats
thing.
for years on years, so
does.
I will.
He-
I
no,
will
no,
say
he-
I'll give
he
him
lived off
lower.
clarity.
He repeats for years, but they're always bangers.
No, but
Where
that's just
people
because of
always go fucking
nostalgia.
buck
That's
wild
not
for
because
them.
like he's
It's
not
also
coming
because
with
it's
new stuff.
karaoke. You know the
Yeah.
song. It's fun to sing along. You're with your
That's
friends.
fair. Well, that's fair. Yeah, I'm chilling
Zed
with you.
10, honestly,
I'm chill with-
because
I'm chill with
Zed doesn't
eight.
make
Nah,
new
put
music
8.
too often, and like he's been repeating the
Wait,
same
you put him at
shit.
9. Use one of the
Put him at, like,
bottom slots.
9 or 8.
New album coming out
I
August
actually-
30th. Save the date.
I am going to that show.
There you go.
He's a classic, but like I don't know. I don't know
I
how I
played
feel.
that
You
one.
want to use one of the
Fire.
bottom spots? We could put like
I'm
9
chill
or
with
10.
9.
You can
Actually,
put
I'm chill with 9. That way we're
9?
not
because he
completely
doesn't
fucked. You know.
he doesn't really change a lot of it. It's still fun, but he doesn't.
Yeah,
really
his
change
sets are. Here's the thing. His sets are always fun. You're always gonna remember his songs.
To be
They're
fair though,
simple as
Easy
fuck.
22 Z was fire.
For me, Escape 23Z was fucking
20.
fire.
Alright, let's put him at. You want to put him at 9? Well, this one was one of our bottom
Oh
spots.
my gosh, I lied. April 13, 2023 was not my first rave.
Well,
What was it?
there's your
Zed
realization.
was my first
Same.
Hey, yo,
Zed was
there
my
you go.
first too.
in
technically.
2020,
I mean, to be fair,
2018.
What the? You got 5 years off.
No,
Wow.
my first rave was technically Porter Robinson in 2016 for his World's Tour, but I didn't think that was a rave. I just
Okay,
thought
if
that
you
was
want to take a
concert.
new raver, Zed is the perfect show.
Yeah.
Because
show,
like
yeah.
they would know the music.
Mm-hmm.
And it's always a vibe. He throws down
Yeah.
too. But
The vibes are great. I would say music wise, I would say 9. I mean, I would put him over
Bro.
Dabin, but based
Bro,
off this
it's
list,
gotten to a
9.
point, bro. My 18-year-old cousins asked me to take them to a rave, and it's because they want to see Zed. I'm like, well,
he's your
I guess
entry
I'm gonna be-
point.
yeah.
For me, he's a 2. Just because all the shows that I've been to that he was in, like, was all great.
They're all the same set.
And like, no, they're not.
If you've seen him once, you've seen him 50
No, but that's the thing. Like for me, it just still feels different. Like they don't feel
Yeah.
the same. Yeah, he'll throw in some clarity or like, why don't you just meet me in the middle? But like, it's still different. It's not all like exactly the same. And you know, it's still like I don't know. It was
I don't
good
know, man.
for
The
me.
past 3 times I've seen Zed, all those songs you just listed, I heard.
I mean,
I only
I saw
said
him.
2. I said
I
2
saw
songs.
him.
Ain't no way there's
I think
2
there's,
hours
like-
or 3
I can
hours or
name
2
10
hours or
DJs
whatever.
here's
DJs
the
off
thing.
the
same
top
thing.
of my
Here's the
head that
thing.
will put above Zed.
I
even
saw
Millennium.
him 7 times in 2019. 6 out of the 7 times were the same set. And these were all different festivals. These were all different like events that he was doing. Like
Okay, but like,
gotta-
why would you see him like 7 times in a year? That's I don't know. Like, obviously, I feel
that's-
like that's
I was
obvious
traveling
that
for
like
everything,
he
bro.
would use the same set for that. But like,
no, but it's like there's like
I'm like
there's
sliding
different
down my.
things.
She's
All
like
right.
slouching.
8 or 9. That's all we gotta choose.
Let's go 9.
9. All right, 8.
Fuck it, throw everything in the middle. We're doing it anyways. Go
I
8. Go 8.
did 2. Okay, I am sacrificing for the team. 8.
Fine, we're doing 8.
I just did the hardest sacrifice at 7 for Davin. That shit should be 10.
So we're doing
chill so far.
8 for
Go
Zed.
8. Go 8. Go 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Next up, we got Slander.
Ah, shit. That's like top 2 for me.
Slander's better than Davin, but I would not put him above Millennium. That shit's going 9.
2.
You wouldn't put it above Millennium?
Yeah.
No, I don't think Slander's better than Millennium.
Maybe I guess Slander is like a little more like monotone, like heavy shit.
No, it's
Like,
fun though. It's fun.
fun.
Well, no,
Like-
okay. If you want, I'm just gonna go from a pure DJing standpoint here. Slander cannot fucking DJ to save their life.
Okay.
I'm serious. Like their live sets, you hear all the mix points coming. They still drop the
I
fucking
think
ball.
only we can hear that, Giles.
Fair enough,
I think
And,
just you and I might be able to hear that.
bro. No, it's funny. Every single time I go to one of their sets, I'm like, you should have done a different. This part's going on for way too fucking long, guys. Just go. Just there you go. Finally.
Okay, but That means we'd have to put Slander below Dabin and Zed and Martin Garrix and Excision.
I mean, below
we
Zed
okay
would
with
make
that?
sense musically, music wise.
Yeah. Okay.
I like
I mean-
earlier Slander where they were doing their hip hop trap shit. Now
That's
it's still
fair,
fun.
that's fair.
I mean,
It's still
look,
fun, but like
my first time ever going to like an actual festival, Slander was there, and this is before they got like huge with First Time, and this is like right after Superhuman dropped. So I'm partial to number 2, but I could see why number 9 would work as well.
Wait, I thought this whole list is about DJs and their music, not their sets or like
No,
their
you can-
festival shit. No,
I'm taking
we're
it.
putting
I'm
it
trying to
two.
take it.
No,
Yeah,
we're
2.
putting it two.
2 works.
Yeah.
2 works. Yeah.
No. I want to put it. I want to put it at 9.
I want to put it at 9 too, but
I hear 2 2s, 2
This
9s.
this list is already cooked, so we put it at
This list is
2.
already
It's fine.
cooked,
This
dude.
list is already
I'm
cooked.
fucked.
We messed up
Wait,
in the
Wilson,
first
be a
one.
Tiebreaker.
Okay, Wilson the tiebreaker.
No, I'm not gonna be the tiebreaker.
You're
You
the
guys are
tiebreaker.
deciding.
Wait.
Just
Nah,
decide.
dude,
I
we're
know,
gonna- we're
I know.
gonna
Wilson
decide.
will put it at 2.
We're gonna make a decision here, boys. We don't need Wilson here.
Yeah,
okay?
exactly,
girl.
exactly.
Okay, girl.
All right, girls,
Um,
let's do this.
Listen, I think that Slander. I think that Slander is great, but Drew does make a good point. I feel like
We fucked ourselves by playing it safe.
I
too much.
feel like it's a little.
I tried not to play it safe on the first one.
Slander's
That's
on the
at 10.
nose. You have to like Slander a lot to like really like put him up there. I feel. I'm down.
Okay,
to
but
put
they both
9.
said 2. We both. I can live with. It won't
I
pain
mean,
me.
here's the
It won't
thing, here's the
pain me if
thing,
you put
I'm
him
down
above
for-
it.
I could flip flop between both because I mean I could literally change into another jersey right now. Like I'm indifferent.
All
About
right,
them.
all
I
You-
love
no,
their
that's your
music,
original
but I
one.
Let's see. I'll stick with 2.
We can
higher
go
than-
2.
let's
I'm
go with
already
2.
upset that we have Martin Garrix under Millennium, Excision, and Subtronics. So
No one was gonna be
throw
happy on this
Slander
list,
up
it's
there.
okay.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
at this point. This list is cooked.
Drew, I swear to God, I know what's coming, and it's gonna come number 9 or 10, and I'm sad.
Okay,
I'm really
next up we got Arl Grime.
1.
I'm gonna spite you and put it at 10. Just
That's
'cause.
1. 1.
10,
1.
10.
There is no chance on
10.
earth that
10.
Dabin is a better DJ than RL Grime.
Okay, here's the thing.
RL
Here's the
Grimes.
thing.
There is no-
I like
no,
RL
there
Grimes.
is no way.
Drew, hear me out. Hear me out. It's like Pal's been saying the entire time. It's not just about the DJ. It's about the songs they put out. And RL Grime does not put out as many songs.
Just put
but
out an
whenever-
album, bro.
That's fair, dude. RL Grimes sounds like a SoundCloud
Okay, check this
DJ,
out
man.
though.
The
He
amount
does
of
live edits to whatever city he's in. So like in Chicago, he did Love Sosa
does-
because
no, no.
Chicago.
Mhm.
He did
Yeah, he
Dizzle
does.
Dance for the Bay Area. It's
Yeah.
live edits. This guy is DJs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
RL
think
Grimes
10.
is good, but like.
You're only saying 10 to
love RL
spite me.
Grime. It's gonna pay me to say this, but honestly, I'm just
One.
gonna say number 9. I'm gonna say 9,
But what are we leaving
and I hate
room
myself
for?
for saying.
No,
Seven
why?
Lions.
Like, what it is?
I
Hell
can agree
yeah.
with 7 Lions. That like that's a number 1. Like
I
could
love
do
Seven
that
Lions, but I
over-
would pick RL Grime over Seven Lions.
I mean,
RL
for-
Grime is
for-
sick. Don't get me wrong. It's
RL
RL
just-
Grime is
Grime
fucking
is
sick as hell. Like,
Goated.
literally, the list that Wilson's putting out right now is making me choose between like my parents' favorite children. Like you're not gonna, I'm not gonna be happy either way.
I
But
think we've got to put in 1.
All right.
My
so
heart
I
is
think
gonna. I'm
that's-
gonna have a heart attack
So-
if I
so
see
here's
Davin
the
amongst RL Grime.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. We have 2. We have what? Wait, Kevin, what were you?
What?
What
No,
were
he
you
was
trying
doing
to
that to spite me, bro.
No, okay. I'm down to put him at 9 because like RL Grime is like again he's good, but like in the places that we're at right now, I feel like number 1. There's a spot for number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, but who would you guys
Seven
put at
Lions.
1? Let's say
Seven
we
Lions.
put him
Like
at 9.
7 Lines
Lions.
is a pretty good.
I
We
love
have
Seven
a
Lions
consensus.
too, but I don't love him
number
more
one,
than
so I swear to
RL
God,
Grime,
if
though,
Seven
man.
Lions comes up
Yeah.
after.
We can't
I'm gonna
move
be
it,
so
man.
pissed off.
Are you telling me that Davin's better than RL Grime, bro? Fuck no. Absolutely not. At least Davin and Seven Lions, they're like in the same genre, bro. This is
Well,
different.
no. Hey. Seven Lines does not just do melodic. Okay, he does trance. He does.
Oh, I
dubstep,
know he
house.
does. So does RL Grime, bro. RL Grime does he does house,
Trap.
bass house, trap, dubstep. He's also versatile.
Which is
I'm
all.
a-
Maybe
I'll
I'm
have
just
to-
ratchet. That's why.
I'll have to put for a 9. Look, listen again. I love
It
him.
pains me
but
to say. It pains me to
I
say.
have to
number
put him
9.
at
I don't think
It
Wilson is gonna have
pains
Dom
me.
Dalla on this list.
So we're doing-
It pains me. it really
So I
pains
hear a
me.
1, I hear a 9, another 9. What did Pal
A
say?
10. She's a 10.
Oh, 10?
She said 10 is
If we'll
crazy.
split the
bro.
difference, go in the middle. We'll go
So we
9.
go in
Okay, we'll
9?
do
I'm
9. We'll do
outvoted
9.
here. I'm
I'll
outvoted
split it in the
here.
No,
middle,
but we
and
have
then
to
I'll go
agree.
9.
Outvoted. How is that the middle?
1, 9, and 10. 9's in the
I am
middle.
outvoted here. We don't have a choice, so throw it there.
Okay. The passion. Oh, that's so funny. Okay.
Oh my
This list is cooked.
God. I hate myself.
All right,
This
next up,
list is cooked.
since there's only 2 left, we have
You left
Griffin.
the worst and the
Griffin.
best left.
10.
10. Yeah, 10.
10? We only
Wait.
have the 2 choices left.
Can we know what the
10.
other choice
No, you
No.
can't.
No.
It's blind for a
Okay,
reason.
based on this list, I do not think Dom Dalla is one. You get to Griffin at number 1. Just cook the list some more.
I will say, Griffin. I feel like Griffin throws down until like he picks
Griffin-
up his guitar, and then
Griffin
like
throws down, but I will say
I'll put
I'm-
him at a
I'm-
10.
I'll put him
Griffin's
at
a
10.
better DJ than
swear.
Gavin,
I
than
swear to
Zed.
God. If he puts Steve
Wilson,
Aoki at
if
number
he-
1.
If it's
Oh
if
my
it's someone
God.
like
Bro,
No,
we
wait.
had our
Wait,
number
no.
1. We put it at 9. This list is
Here's the
cooked.
thing. Here's the thing. Watch Wilson. He's gonna remember everything that we said over the past list. He's gonna put like Dead Mouse number 1 or some shit like that.
I know, he's probably he's not saying that we also said it was boring. 10 Mouse is 1, bro.
So
okay,
we're
locking
doing
in 10.
Griffin 10.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, let's leave the last one. I want to see who it is.
I want
I
to see
wanna
who
see
he
who-
fucking
If you
end up
surprise us with Dom Dalla, you save the list.
Okay, now the last
If you say
one
7 lines, I
is
love
going
you.
to be John Summit.
Okay, we'll take
Okay,
that's
it's
number
not-
1.
it's not bad.
We'll
Yo,
take
I
that
was
as
not
number
bad.
1.
gonna
It's
yell
not
if
too
it was
bad.
Dead Mouse.
We all can agree. Okay.
I think
That's
it's
okay.
okay.
I would flip this around though, like
As long
Gavin
as
goes
it's
to the
not like,
bottom.
Okay.
Ooh.
Just imagine if
All
it was
right,
actually
so,
Dead Mouse.
let's-
Out of all of these,
Let's breathe,
I'm
guys.
chill.
Take a breather. I know this was a little stressful activity,
I'm
group
pissed.
activity.
I'm chill with all of
pissed.
these, but John
pissed.
Summit would be number
I'm
10 for me on this
Hella
list.
mad. This list is cooked. I'm pissed.
Holy fuck, this looks so bad. Holy shit.
Okay, let's just do like a little top 3 for each of us. Okay, here I'll start because this is my personal
Okay.
choice. I like Elenium, Martin Garrix, and Slander. That's me personally. How about you guys?
Nice. Okay.
Wants to go first.
Millennium,
me.
Slander, and Zed for me.
Okay.
Alright, go.
Giles?
7 Lions.
Wait, no, he's not in
He's
there.
not on our list.
He's not
Oh,
in there.
See this one? Okay, fine. In this list, I
Yeah.
thought we were going like overall. Overall for me, it would probably be Elenium, RL Grime, and Zed.
You said all grime 2, and then you're gonna agree with at 9?
Dude, our list
This
is
list
cooked,
is
Like
man.
I
cooked.
said, it hurt me. It hurt me to
Because
say
he
him
thought
at
there would be
number
7
9,
lines. I think that's why.
I thought it'd be 7 lines.
Yeah, see,
bruh.
but wouldn't you rather have Arlo Grime at 1 than John Sun? See?
I would much rather have RL.
See? I told you. Go, Kev. I'll go last.
Okay, but we went in the middle. It's fair.
We made it. We played it too safe, y'all.
We did.
Yeah,
We played it
played
hella
too safe.
safe.
We all are in our own heads thinking that we get our own artists.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my god, if ISO was there, oh my god, that would be on my list.
Yeah, Knock 2, ISO. I feel like those are fun.
So
I
it's a
think
knock. Whew.
Mm.
I think Millennium, Subtronics, and tie between Slander and Excision. But
Okay.
yeah, it's
You
my
do
move
know who
lately.
mentors ISO and Knock 2, right? RL Grime. I'm saying.
Someone's salty.
I'm very upset. All right. So my top 3 here, from this, based off this list, would
Yeah.
be RL Grime, John Summit, Millennium. Maybe Martin Garrix.
I
at
thought you were
3.
just gonna say
Mm.
RL Grime, RL Grime, RL Grime.
It would be a tie between Millennium and Martin Garrix, depending on the day, but it would definitely be RL Grime, John Summit, and Millennium / Martin Garrix.
Okay, so like it's Elenium is literally like in everyone's top tree. Top tree? 3.
Top 3.
top tree.
Top
Hey,
3.
Filipino.
Yeah, landed in number 3. So
I think Wilson's gonna farm a good amount of clips.
yeah, yeah.
Just
Nah,
from
for
you,
sure,
bro.
for sure. Okay, okay.
Don't tag me. They're gonna flame me on TikTok, bro.
All right, all right, all right. I won't
You're gonna
tag.
be attacked by
I
all
won't
the-
tag
I'm
you
gonna
on
get
the
attacked
one.
by the Asian community. You're Asian and you don't like dabbing, bro. What the hell?
It's gonna be all the Vivian Trans and Kevin Nguyen's coming
I
after you, bro.
know.
Okay, last group activity right here, just to spice things up.
Oh, boy.
As a collective, you guys need to come up with your Mount Rushmore. So top 4 of all time.
Like we.
Top 4 DJs.
Like-
What do you mean,
top
like
4
of all
like-
artists?
time?
Yeah, that you guys like. So we're gonna have a list of just 4. It doesn't matter like the order, but you guys just have a list that you guys would agree with.
All right,
we just
Davin's number
come up
one.
with-
I'm about to end this call right now.
Man,
That's
hard.
very broad. You wanna like?
the
'Cause, like,
Mount
if we're going by,
Rushmores.
because by Mount Rushmore, that usually means the most influential people.
Yeah,
ever.
Because, like,
yeah.
If I were to
'Cause,
say
I
like
mean-
the most skilled is James Hype, but
If you want to say the
like
most
as a
skilled, it's-
producer,
yeah,
like as a
James
producer,
Hype,
he's-
RL
no.
Grime, Madian's on there too.
Yeah.
Like,
Madian's fucking great.
Top 4
Maddie's-
of all time.
for me-
Goats.
oh shit, the goats.
Goats. I mean,
Skrillex. I
Avicii-
think we can all
Avicii?
agree Skrillex has to be there.
Avicii and Skrillex should be
and
up there.
Skrillex are
Avicii.
top 2 for sure. Avicii and Skrillex are top 2.
Yeah.
I would say Hardwell.
Yeah.
Hardwell's an OG. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if he was on or off the list. I think he's like at number 5 for me, but I would say like
Let's not go into panic mode because this isn't as bad as the dab intake.
Yeah, top 4. We should add Skrillex and
Skrillex and
in
Avicii,
there
I
for
think, would
sure.
be like definitely, like.
Yeah,
I think
that
Tiesto's a pretty good choice. I feel like Tiesto has been going and just been consistently like present throughout like majority of like EDM scene. Right?
Tiesto always throws out bangers no matter what, even
Bangers.
if it might be like one banger. Every,
I would
like,
agree,
5
Tiesto, and he's
years.
also very mainstream. Everyone knows fucking
Yeah,
Tiesto.
everyone
He's
loves him.
okay for me.
Would you say
I love
Zed out
Tiesto.
of just
I
pure
had a
like
bad
starter
experience
pack
with
rave
him.
kid?
No,
Like,
because you could put David Guetta as more
Oh,
of the
Yeah,
OG.
too. Calvin Harris.
Calvin
too, you could put
Harris.
him
Calvin
in,
Harris should be
yeah.
on that list.
but I don't like Calvin Harris. Like
I love Calvin Harris.
I like
not
Calvin Harris,
not
but that
presently.
much. I mean,
I
if we're
feel-
also putting pillars, Swedish House Mafia has to be out
So-
there. Too.
okay, Swedish House Mafia might be.
Yeah,
that.
that would have. Swedish
Because
House
like if
Mafia.
you like, here's the thing: if you want to talk about the golden age of EDM, it's Swedish House Mafia, Avicii, fucking Hardwell, Tiesto, Calvin Harris, David Guetta. Like you could put so many people on top of that list,
Yeah.
and it hurts to leave people off.
It's whatever
but,
you
like,
guys
but-
agree with.
Skill wise, like David Guetta just presses play though. I think
That's
he's
true.
probably a better producer than he is a DJ.
I don't like David
Yeah.
Guetta.
But he is an OG.
He
I
is an
mean,
OG, but
I have bias towards David Guetta just because Vinny showed me a good time at David Guetta during EDC 23.
It's not that he's not a good.
His
time,
set
I
was
think-
bad last year. That was so sad.
Aw. I feel like it's just more of a preference, but like it's a personal preference. Like I've outgrown like that era of like don't you worry, child. Like I feel like
You like that progressive house?
yeah, that progressive house. I'm so done with that age, bro. I'm so done with that shit.
I still rock like that's the shit I'm bumping on the way to work. That's like the safest shit I can play at work without like people knowing I go all out for raves,
Oh, I'm in my car listening to the grungiest motherfucking shit, headbanging. Like I
Oh,
don't
same.
care.
I'm like on the way to work, I'm listening to fucking it's weird subtronics. It's weird. Just like
Ah.
grind
You could
step,
put,
all
you
that
could
stuff.
definitely put Avicii and you
Yeah.
could definitely put Skrillex in there.
Yeah. What was the third? What was Swedish House? I feel like
I
we
would say
could put.
Swedish
Swedish
House is number
House.
3. Yeah.
We got one more then. Paula, do you have
I'd
any
say-
comments, concerns?
Oh no, I didn't care as long as Avicii and Skrillex was there.
Oh,
I'd
okay,
say-
okay. So you guys
I-
all agree on
honestly-
Avicii and Skrillex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for my other 2, I would put Swedish House Mafia and Martin Garrix.
I would say Tiesto more than Martin Garrix because he's more. I would say he's more influential.
Fair enough.
I agree. With
I'm gonna
you.
Like
put
you may
RL
not like
Grime.
the Tiesto stuff, but his sound is what made a lot of the other people.
Mhm.
Kev, do you
Yeah.
agree with Tiesto?
Swedish House and Tiesto, I think would be the next 2.
Yeah.
I think RL Grime belongs in this list.
But
He's
you
like
want to
the-
put him bottom? No.
Listen,
No.
he was the pioneer of trap. I feel like he was the one.
And we
making
put him
YouTube
at number
sets and, like, he
9,
was the
bro.
one like putting
No.
out bangers.
You don't get to
Like,
apologize
the amount
anymore.
of the amount of hours I spent on that fucking YouTube page, like the Galactic Sounds or whatever, like where like they used to share like those like trap sounds, like I used to be there all the time. RL Grime should be there,
We
but
don't get to do that anymore. As much as I love RL Grime, there are a lot more
There are a lot more,
influential,
yeah. There's a lot
better
more
I see.
top
influential
I see.
people.
time.
Because
Fair.
like
Okay.
if you want to go like just pure all time
Because technically,
influential
you put
artists,
Excision there, he made dubstep
yeah,
super popular, but you wouldn't put
like
him at the same level as Skrillex or Avicii.
Okay. That's
yeah,
fair.
Yeah,
because like yeah, you could say the same thing about like a lot of people. Like I know there's a few people who like think that Flosstradamus is better than RO Grime,
he's
and
one of the OG
like
trap fathers.
exactly, like
Yeah,
you can't really say anything about anybody that we
Mm.
say. So
yeah, because like Millennium's on top of the world right now with like melodic stuff, but you wouldn't put that genre where top four all time. So you gotta think of like
exactly.
full
All right.
influence.
I'm good with Tiesto and Swedish.
Swedish House, I would say
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, everyone agrees.
I don't care for the order. I just wanted them out there.
Seems.
This isn't really ordered because they're just all technically tied for one.
Mm-hmm.
These are just the pillars for me.
All right, top 4 all time: Vici, Skrillex, Tiesto, and Swedish House.
I'm cool with that.
I'm good with that.
This
I'm
is
good
way
with
better
that.
than our other list. That shit was
So much better. This one
Yeah.
we actually could choose.
This guy
and
Kevin
maybe
said
put some
put all
thought.
right
Hey, hey,
on the
Wilson,
Mount
Wilson, can you
Rushmore,
do me a
and then
favor?
he
What's up?
Can you change to Mount Rushmore? Because I don't think that that list reflects all of our top 4 of all time.
yeah,
It
because
just
I don't
reflects
think
the
any
Mount
of these.
Rushmore.
I'm not gonna lie, none of them are my all time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, and if you guys need to take a quick break, feel free to do so, and then we could wrap things up because Hal's gonna take a quick break too.
Listen, I'm still upset. You gotta delete the VOD.
Okay.
Yeah, for as much shit as you were giving us, for as much shit as you were giving us, Drew, all I'm gonna say is Flosstradamus walked so RL Grime could run.
No, you're not. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Not wrong about that. That's not a hot
Nightcore
take at
number
all.
1. There you go, Jazzy. Nightcore.
We love Nightcore. My favorite genre is when they chipmunk everything. They make it like really high pitch.
Yo, remember the Angel with a Shotgun Nightcore remix? Holy
I
shit.
don't.
Aw, you should listen to it. Shit goes
The
hard.
first
I'm
like
gonna
four
search
that
that
Wilson
right now.
put was like
Yeah.
all like dubstep or melodic. I was like, where we're
Oh.
going, and then he threw in some like progressive big room guys. I was like, okay, now he's changing it up.
It's fun to add a little twist to get things heated.
You should put like Weird Al Yankovic.
Angel
or
with a
some shit
Shotgun
in
is so
there.
good, right? Angel with a Shotgun fucking slaps no matter when you listen to it.
All right, everyone good?
Yeah, we're
We're
chilling.
feeling all right. All
I'm
right.
chilling.
Chad, thanks for being here, everyone. We're gonna continue things. I'll probably say we have like about an hour. I don't want to go too late past that. So, all right, we talked about a lot. We had like little activities. We talked about West Coast, East Coast. Let's move on. Let's talk about pro tips, raving pro tips. All right. So,
Ooh.
what do you guys got? Because there's a lot of common ones. So like essentials. But also include tips you don't really hear enough about, like underrated tips. What can you guys say about that?
I got you a tip. So if you like to go into like crowds and stuff, and like generally I feel like this works for most crowds unless they're all assholes, which I don't think is the case. But dude, like if you're like seeing a set and like it's your favorite artist and you want to go up and stuff and you're like, oh, like I don't want to go and like into the crowd because I'm scared like people are gonna push like this and that, whatever. All you gotta do is just like vibe to the music, like genuinely. Like if you're singing along, if you're jumping up and down, if you're like kind of like just like going off and shit, like people will see that and like they won't think you're an asshole for one, right?
Hmm.
They know you're into the music too, and like by that point they're also vibing with you, so they just kind of let you pass. So I recommend if you ever do want to go into the crowd and stuff and you don't want to be like that, like pushing and shit, you always say excuse me. You know, it doesn't hurt to like just kind of like like maybe not like tap everybody's shoulders and shit, but like try to get their attention and stuff. And just be nice about it. That's all. I feel like a lot of people like they get like weirded, like scared because they're like, oh, I'm scared someone's gonna bump into me and then they're gonna like react a certain way or whatever. Yeah, you just gotta vibe. That's my tip.
I want to add something on that actually. So like Kevin brought us to the front for knock 2. It was so crowded. And then there was a mosh pit right behind us. And then a lot of the girls around us was like getting annoyed just because we were like right behind the mosh pit. And then like while it was happening the whole time, like I was literally just like and then everyone around me was laughing. There was these tall girls in front of me. They're like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Come here, I'll protect you." But then they were also like pushing it out. It was just like, like I wasn't pissed about it. I was just like vibing. But yeah,
You've
that
accepted
like
it.
you talking about that, like just like it just came to my
I see. I joined that mosh pit. It was very fun.
mind.
So he said pro tips basically, right?
Yeah,
For
or underrated
Mhm.
tips, whichever.
okay. So remember the first things you're gonna have fun, so don't stress too hard about it. It's you're basically going to a party. Also for like people, if you have friends that partake in party favors and stuff, you don't have to be pressured to do it, and your friends shouldn't be pressuring you to do it like that. And you should also control how much you take in because you can always take more, but you could never take less. That's what I tell everyone when we're doing this. Like you can always take more, you can never take less. And if you do that, you should have friends that will take care of you and watch over you.
Group really,
It
really
gets
matters.
it gets
That's
overwhelming. Yeah.
probably the next tip is like group
Hmm.
really matters.
The people
Like
you go with.
you need to have
Yeah.
a good group of people to go. If you are taking party favorites even more. Like I feel like if you're going with like a group of randoms, it can be sometimes a little like jarring because you're like left like distance almost, right? Like you almost feel
Mhm.
like a little like antsy around like these new people and stuff. So you make sure you go with a group of friends that you care about and enjoy their company and stuff, and that are willing to help,
And people that you trust.
and
So
people that you
I
trust.
think that's really important too.
Mhm.
That is the biggest
If you're
one.
gonna do like get intoxicated to that kind of level, so you don't get taken advantage of or left behind or stuff.
Mm-hmm,
I
mm-hmm.
feel like that's like really important. To always like look
I've,
out for your friends.
I've heard a lot of horror stories of people getting left behind by their friends because they want to have fun more. Does it
Yeah.
like, like they leave you in the dust. You're like, I need help, and like, sorry, that's not my problem, and then they just go off and do whatever.
Yeah, and that's actually like fuck. Like me, I'm the
Not
friend
clear
that
at
will
all.
go with you if you're not. I'll take care of you and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Like
one
me personally.
thing. That's one of the things that I've been hearing lately, actually. With Veld coming up this weekend, there's a lot more people coming in. Like in my friend group, there's a lot of people who wants to come try it out, like their first rave, and a lot of them are like asking me about like doing party favors or like like advice about it or whatever. And then there was a couple of people who are asking me or telling me that they're going with a new group of people that they also just met. It's also their first time. And I literally told her, you can't do that. Like it's everyone's a baby in that group. Like
Hmm.
I would be considered like
Like a veteran.
what's the word? Yeah, veteran.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what? But no, I was telling her you can't do that because all of you don't has never done it. Like it's a different scene. Like you need to go with someone who you trust your life with 100%. And for me, that's like two people here. And if none of that one or that if one of those two people are not with me in a rave, I'm not going. That's what I always tell myself. Like I trust them with my life.
Hmm.
You need to go with someone. If you're in a group, that's fine. But it has to be with someone you trust your life 100%.
Even if
Not
it's
like
one
someone.
person.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if it's like one, at least one.
At least one
Yeah.
person.
Hmm. Because like if
Yeah.
you go with a new group, you don't like, and you don't know them, and if you get really fucked up, like what if they take advantage of you? What if they leave
Mhm.
you? It's just like you want to have someone there to at least have your back 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's also
Yeah.
about like setting boundaries with this person. Like yeah, it's fine to go with the girl too, but sometimes like if you go with like most of my friends, like they're guys. Like 80%. Like I think I had like one or two girlfriends, but we're not that close, but like it's mostly guys. And like if that were the case for you guys too, like you guys have to have that boundaries and have that conversation like, "Hey, whatever happens, we're just friends." Like that has to be out there, you know?
No, you make a great point.
Because no
Mhm.
offense, guys are stupid. Like if you're like
Yep.
if you're on something and you're holding on to some guys and then it'll be like, is she trying to do something with me? Fuck no, have that conversation. I'm holding you because I can't fucking stand straight. I'm literally my legs are shaking. Like we're just friends. Have that conversation with that person.
Yeah, straight facts.
Mhm.
Speaking on you guys like trusting at least one person to go with, would you guys ever go solo then to like any sort of event?
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah,
go to a lot of
I do
events
that all the time.
solo. Yeah.
I do that all
I
the
don't get as
time, man.
fucked up as I do with with the group, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do go by myself.
If I go by myself, I'm sober. So I mean,
Hmm.
I don't know. I
I
mean, if I enjoy the music, I enjoy the music.
I
I
did
think it's
go
different.
technically.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, sorry. I did technically go by myself and ended up with a group of folks. Like that's how I ended
That's
up
always
with
fun.
Joey. Joey that one time at Veld. Um, but yeah, no, I mean like I think I was I took a little too much and like going solo having too much is might not be the greatest
Yeah,
thing.
that's
But
definitely.
Yeah, that's a fucking
Yeah.
nightmare waiting to happen.
yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's different for me being a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mhm.
do wanna go try and like experience. Always hear good things. Like people make new friends, they have a good experience.
Mhm.
Like I always hear good things, but it's different when you're a girl. Like going alone out there, like it's not special. Oh my god, especially in Toronto, like it's just not safe anymore. Um, and like I just get worried that like if something were to happen to me, no one's gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I could
That's
just
fair.
disappear, and that's
Yeah.
different for a girl. Like I feel like a lot more things. I'm not saying nothing happens for with guys, but like it's just more common with girls.
Mhm.
100%.
But if it is a safe city and nothing to worry, and the world is a safe and nice place, 100, I'll go. I'll try it.
Yeah, solo events actually fun.
Solo events are fun as
They
hell.
are fun. I don't
Technically,
get
Okay,
as
solo
well,
fucked
too,
up
okay,
though.
you don't have to rub it in.
Just letting you know. I don't get as fucked up as I do though if I go, because when I go with the group, I'm going balls to the wall. Or if I have to drive, I don't. But like if I go solo, I just have a couple drinks
Yeah,
and to get a good
you're just
buzz.
gonna hang out. You're not trying to get
Mhm.
like sloshed, unless
Yeah. Well, I get
you're
sloshed with all my
brave.
friends, but not by myself.
Mhm.
Okay, so like what are the perks for you guys to go solo? Like what do you guys like about it compared to being in groups?
Oh,
The number one thing, you don't have to worry about anyone but yourself. Especially like I've been to
Yeah.
festivals by myself. You can see who you want to see. You don't have to worry about who other people want to see.
no
You don't have to worry about
schedules,
someone's
no
having
nothing.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You do what you want to do. I think that's it's just like it's stress free.
Let's see, for me, the thing I love about like solo adventuring during festivals and stuff is that like you will always make those like new friends along the way. It's like I mean, I can only speak to my experience, obviously, but yeah, like meeting new people. That's like a very 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 big thing for me. That's actually why I stream on Twitch. I want to always meet new people, and it's just really fun to be able to find people either have the same vibe as you or people who may have a different vibe, but y'all fuck with the same people or fuck with the same artist. Yeah.
All
I
right,
feel
that
like
go ahead.
same with Drew. Yeah, dude. Like, because I'm always again. Paula might not think it, but I think I'm a rave dad. So when I go with people,
No,
I'm
I'm
always
kidding, guys.
taking
He's
care of them and
actually
having them in
such
mind.
a rave dad. Like he's such a sweetheart, guys.
This is like 2 hours too late. I don't need this anymore.
I love the
Um,
sarcasm.
and it's so sarcastic.
What?
But no, yeah, when I
Oh.
go solo, I don't have to think anything. I'd like, just hang out, have a good time. Like, oh, I want to
Mhm.
drink? Okay, sure. Oh, I need a piss? Okay, I'm gonna smoke? Okay, cool. Like, I don't have to look back. But I
I don't have
wouldn't
to make sure
choose it.
everybody's okay.
I wouldn't choose it over groups.
Oh
But
no,
the perk of
definitely.
that
True.
would be like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
groups are where the vibes are, definitely. But if you just want to like chill, have fun, watch someone that your friends might not enjoy, then
Mm-hmm.
feel free to go solo.
You don't have to end up going to see someone and miss your favorite set of
Oh.
all time, apparently.
Oh.
The memories. Yeah, I see. So before
Would you
we
do it, Wilson? Would you do a solo event? You have a
Yeah.
lot of friends. You make a lot of friends.
He can't do
Well,
solo. He's too
I have
famous, bro.
seen it.
No,
I've
here's the
seen
thing.
this.
No, here's the
I've
thing.
seen this
Here's the thing.
man know everyone
EDC
at an event.
what I
Yeah.
will say is EDC 23. Everybody left him to, or everyone left him to see. I forgot who it was. Like it was during the first set of the
Set
night
the-
when everyone was together.
Oh yeah, it was Cosmic. It was like Set the Sky and like Grizz and all these other artists.
Yeah, everybody went off to see everything else. I went to the bathroom. I didn't know that everyone was gonna leave, so I came back. I only saw Wilson, and he was just vibing alone. Like he's like Wilson is one of those people who will vibe to pretty much wherever he is. So
Yeah,
to
I'll
his
try
credit,
to.
he might be famous as fuck, but he also enjoys his alone time.
Okay, I'm not famous, but anyways, before we go back to like the pro tips and stuff and talking about like going solo and everything, for you guys, like how social are you guys really at events? How easy is it for you guys to like make friends and everything? Or do you feel like you're more on like the timid and shy side?
Like 9.
How much alcohol and how much have I taken? That's the first question, because that'll depend on that.
Yeah.
Typically,
Is it-
I am pretty outgoing though.
I
Hey.
try to be
dude.
outgoing, but then people ask me for shoulder rides, which makes me more outgoing. So I'm just okay, sure.
Gyles,
fuck
can
it,
I have
man.
can I have a shoulder ride, dude?
Anytime.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank
Oh
you.
my god, was it? Wait, Giles gave me a shoulder ride.
Mhm.
And
I gave you
like
one multiple
security
times.
guard, they're just like, get down. No,
Yeah.
At the club?
bro, it was, I
Yeah,
was
it was
so
at Omnia.
high. Oh my god.
I can see the stage.
Bro, I can see under the stage, man. Oh.
It's funny at Zed at Escape 23. I actually got a shoulder ride from somebody. That
Whoa,
was insane. Huh? Yep.
must be a really big dude.
No, it was actually
a girl.
It was a girl around pal size.
Wait,
Give
actually?
you a whole ass shoulder ride?
I showed you. I told you the story.
I feel like you
Damn,
did.
she is strong.
Damn.
Damn, bro.
Yo, that girl was sneaky strong. Like goddamn. Then again, my feet didn't actually leave the ground until she stood all the way up.
Oh.
Okay.
So I was just like, okay, this is nice. I like this.
There's no difference. It's like you're standing, but not really.
I went from 6'4" to 6'9". That's about it.
Still something.
Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
for the most part, you guys
social
are
events.
comfortable. Kev, you're comfortable making new friends and everything.
It's pretty like I think I just like it's pretty like easy to be for me to like socialize anyways. So like at raves, I'm like more inclined because everyone there has like the same mission. You know, we got the plur. Like if you guys don't know what plur is, it's supposed to be like peace, love, unity, respect, so that type of vibe. Everyone's just trying to like maintain that. I feel mostly. And so, cause like I guess that's the environment, I'm like almost more encouraged to like meet new people when I'm at raves. So, more encouraged than I am to meet people on the street. To be
Yeah,
fair,
I felt that.
you know.
The
So
street.
yeah, like solid 9 for me when it comes to that.
So 9, like
got-
even we're talking about sober.
Yeah, yeah, no,
Nice.
dude, like because I mean I started going sober, right? I just like to make friends. Same with like Gyles. Like I just like to meet new people, hear new perspectives. You know, humans are so interesting. I study psychology. This shit is like fascinating to me. So you get to meet people from all different walks of life. You know, they got.
Hmm.
You never know what kind of stories you hear from like these kind of folks. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like at a one artist show compared to like a festival, I think it's like easier because you're there for that one artist, so you're already like connected through that. You can just talk about that the whole day, and I feel like sometimes festival people are just like coming in and out. They don't know who's up there, so like an easy way to like talk to make friends, just talk about the music or the artist and stuff.
Oh my god, did
feel
you
like,
like
yeah.
Devin set?
I would have been like, no, I was asleep. When did he play?
Damn, more
My best way
Davin
to-
slander.
My best way to actually break the ice is actually to just offer them like, yeah, that's it. That's it.
The
That's
Vinny
literally it.
special.
The Vinny special, is that what you called
'Cause-
it?
Yeah.
Bro, 9 times out of 10, people are sweating their balls off out there. So I'm just like,
Mm.
okay, you need this. Let's go.
Oh, I love when random people fan me. It's nice.
Hmm.
That's probably the number one tip. If you want to be friends with everybody, get a fan.
Yeah.
That's it. Just get a fan. Fan anybody. Anyone who looks like they're sweating their dicks off, and they're just like they're gonna give you the
My
same
fans in New
expression.
York.
They're gonna be dancing, and they're gonna look at you and be like, "Oh,
Yep, no.
Oh,
Also,
thank you.
learn how to give head massages to people who are rolling.
Or
If,
pro
if you really
tips.
want,
Mhm.
Whoever
if you
wants
really,
them, yes.
yeah, if you really want somebody to go, then just use the fucking head massage.
Yeah, we're talking about
I'm
Rave
not
pro
a
tips,
fan
guys.
personally. I'm not a fan personally, but I can see where you're coming
Yeah.
from. I see a lot of people enjoy it. This one girl tried
Uh-huh.
to grab my hand. I was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I was like, oh, that hurts." I was like,
He felt
"Scram."
affection. He was like, ah.
Oh, but whenever I hug him, he just tries to lean in for more. You know.
Let's say that in the stream. Not the whole stream knows.
What other pro tips do you guys have, or maybe underrated advice?
Oh, this is actually one thing that I saw in the last festival. There was a group that had walkie-talkies to
That's a pretty good one. Yeah.
contact their group, because like sometimes when you go on festivals, like there's no service. But then the
Mhm.
walkie-talkies, he was just like, uh, Jerry, come in, come in. I was just like, I was looking at him like, yo, what is that? I was just like, yo, you're so smart, man. But yeah,
Also, after go ahead. Sorry.
oh, go ahead.
I'll say meeting spots. If you have no
Yes.
signal,
Yes.
I am so good at this at EDC with my group. They can vouch. Kevin can vouch.
Drew has taught me the ways, and
You
dude,
just
it is
tell-
a lifesaver.
You just tell them. You give it like ours was ghost at EDC, the ghost thing. So we'd say, all right, after so and so, like let's say after Millennium at 3 p.m. or 3 a.m., everyone meet at Ghost so we can figure out what we're gonna do next.
Mhm.
Just setting one home base is like the most important thing. Your group never gets lost because
Yeah.
and then if you do get there, you just put in the group chat, hey, I'm at Ghost. Can someone get me? They're by themselves
Also add a timestamp at the end
with the
of that too.
timestamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Because
yes.
very
yeah,
important
it like
thing.
honestly, like it saves so much anxiety, especially if you're going to like a place at like EDC and you lose your friends. Like that is the worst experience ever, especially if you
Mhm.
are inebriated. Like you
Yeah.
losing your friends in the sea of like 17 fucking trains going in opposite directions and stuff, and no one's braking just for the sake of like passing through. It's rough. So yeah,
Mhm.
meeting spots definitely.
Yeah, my
definitely.
group was like at EDC. Our group was just always so good at it. So like we never have to wait more than 10 minutes for someone to like get there. So I would say like need a meeting spots, a timestamp. That's very like key. Like put it
Oh, I need to
here.
go with you.
You tell them. You tell them to no, yeah, because this past EDC, like everybody wanted to see someone else. So at Ghost, I said, hey, go see who you want to see. At 4:15, we're gonna meet here, and everybody did their own thing. It was nice, and so and we all got there. It was like 4:15. It was it was goaded.
Dang. How many meetup times did you have like for each day of EDC on average?
Like two or
just
three,
just
I'd
the
say,
end.
right?
No, we meet at Ghost first, so everyone can see it. Then we discuss what we're gonna do, who we're gonna see, and then I say after the 4 o'clock, the 3 o'clock set, so it's like around 4:15. So whoever wants to stay, they'll let us know, and whoever wants to go home, they came with me. So it was basically twice.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only twice, not
Check
bad at
in
all.
Yeah.
points. Yeah.
That actually
Mhm.
reminds me of my national fam. We go to we set up like 5 meetup times, and then from there we can decide whether or not we want to branch off. And then
Mhm.
we all have to like we're all meeting up for one set that everybody wants to see. And yeah.
That's a good idea too. Like, hey, let's
Mhm.
meet up all for one set, so we can all be together.
Exactly. Even if it might not be like the consensus, like we all got to be together for like one set because we all got to be there together for at least one. You know.
That was last year's EDC because I wanted to see Yellow Claw. Everybody wanted to see Slander, so I was like, I'm not gonna be the only one leaving. I'll just watch. It was a good set though. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good
I watched it from the middle.
set.
What other tips are there?
Drink water. Stay hydrated.
Oh my god,
That's like
yes.
the most.
And like that's not a
Hydration.
tip.
No,
That's
here's the
just a
thing.
necessity.
But not
Like,
overdo it,
you
though.
just
No,
need to
but
drink
but
water.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. People don't like people will know to like bring water bottles and shit, but that's not enough. Like sometimes you'll need like that 2 liter shit. Like at Escape last year, I literally had to save a group of these raver a group of ravers who was their first time without their rave mom and rave dad there. So I literally gave them all my water just to make sure they were fucking hydrated. One of them still passed out, and we had to take her to the med tent. But yeah, like stay hydrated because that is the most key thing Like you will lose so much fluids with so much sweat, so much
Absolutely.
body heat
Yeah.
going
Even if
around.
you're sober. Even if you're sober.
Exactly. Even if
Mhm.
you're sober, even if you're not going anywhere, or even if you're like not taking anything, drink water. That's the best tip I could give anyone.
And like you said about the med tent, there's nothing wrong with going to the med tent because
Yes.
even if you're on something, they're not gonna snitch you out. They're there to make sure you're okay.
Hmm.
So like
Yep.
people fear the med tent. I have once taken a nap at the med tent.
I fuck. I took a nap at MedTen in my first EDC.
I did it EDC 21 because there's no one on that I really cared about, and I was like, and it was the one by Cosmic, and I was like, oh, it's Set the Sky. It's gonna be not hard music. I'm gonna just.
Yeah.
I was like sitting there. I was like, oh, this is fun.
Drew, I'm kind of surprised I didn't see you there because that's when I took
We didn't know each other yet, so.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. I was just like, I just need a place to chill. Like, can I just like lay down?
Yeah. I just told him I don't feel good. Oh yeah, go sit. I was
Yeah,
Oh,
like the
that's how you do it.
the
Okay.
Med 10 people are your friends.
They
Ground
are your
control
friends.
That's
are there
lit.
as your friends most of
like,
the
yeah,
time.
they're not gonna
So
rat you out. Like
exactly.
All right.
The
That
only times
was.
you are going to be ratted out is like if a cop sees you acting a fool.
when you
like,
do the undercovers, they're so obvious, man.
oh my god, the undercovers.
Hey, bro, are you selling a Molly? I don't know who that is. That's my answer every time. I was like, I don't know who Molly is. I'm sorry.
I've actually never seen that, the undercovers. That they just ask stuff like that.
Yeah,
Well,
they're not subtle.
they're not subtle for one, and they dress you notice because they're dressed like they're old people trying to act young.
They're like in jeans.
Yeah, like undercovers are like you'll see them in jeans and a fucking Hawaiian shirt for some reason.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
always the fucking Hawaiian
And
shirts.
no, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're not like the normal Hawaiian shirts where they're like not buttoned at all. They'll like fully button those things up, and they're just
Mhm.
jeans with their pockets in, and they'll just be looking around the crowd like this, like they're looking for something too, and you're just like, okay, don't do any shit around them.
So it's
But
as like
yeah.
obvious as like pointing out certain like pickpocketers too, right? Because
Oh
you know
yeah,
how they
Of
have a
course,
way
yeah,
of dressing.
pickpocketers, man.
yeah, 100%.
Interesting.
There's a way that
Undercovers.
pickpocketers dress. I'm unfamiliar with this. Tell me about this.
They
Hoodies.
don't think of like your typical rave outfit, and it's like they're going to like a fucking wedding or something. They're like wearing like
Mhm.
a button up and jeans,
Yes.
and you're just
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
Button up
and
jeans.
then they're not. You can if you see their vibe, they're not having fun, and they look annoyed at the.
Yeah. When I
Mm.
got my phone stolen at Excision at EDC 22, it I was talking to somebody who I thought was like really nice. Nah.
They work in pairs too. Like someone will talk to
Yeah.
you, the other one will come around and like.
Yeah. Like
Swoop.
he was like complimenting like my fit. He was complimenting my like lunchbox and all that. And he was like touching all this shit. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then all of a sudden I check my phone after he leaves, and
Mm-hmm.
lo and behold, my phone ain't there. So yeah.
Okay, so a little transition since I did want to talk about a little bit of pickpocketing and stuff. For you guys, talk about how you guys would protect yourselves or your group when it comes to pickpocketing, and what would you actually do if you were targeted? Like realistically speaking.
Get a lunchbox.
This is a fanny pack, bro. It's got a zipper on the side. It's got a zipper on top, and it's got a little flap here.
Mhm.
Bring yourself a fanny pack. Just keep it all in here, bro. Backpacks are
But
like
make
I
sure
don't
it's in
trust
the front.
backpacks. It's in the
Yeah.
front. Yeah, you
In the
can't be
front.
having it slack on the side. Like
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
no,
You gotta.
backpacks are so easy to take like from. I feel
that-
like people just. Go
That's
ahead.
actually why I like lunchboxes too, because you have to zip those things from the back. Like you have to literally
Mm.
go like in like on you to
The thing
literally
is, some of
unzip
them
anything.
bring like pocket knives and they rip the bag. So
Oh yeah.
I've seen, yeah.
So
That's why like in the
yes,
front,
some
like
of them do
holy
do that.
shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
Keep all your shit in the front if you can.
as
But
much as you can, yeah, in front of you, not in your
yeah,
pockets. Like
yeah. The more you keep shit in your pockets, the more likely you will be targeted. Especially if they see you putting things in and out of your pockets all night. Like that's when you know you're gonna be targeted.
even having your phone out, when you're fucked up, you might not feel it, and then all of a
Mhm.
sudden that shit is gone.
Yep.
So I had to learn the hard way.
Same.
And obviously being new, I was just like, oh fuck it, I trust these people, who cares? I put my phone in my back pocket and I went through a crowd.
Oh no!
2 minutes later, literally, not even
Yikes.
2 minutes later, not even 2 minutes later, like literally it was just like one big like squish, push, whatever, and then I was out. It
Yep.
was gone.
Yep.
I turned around and I was like crying. I was like freaking out. Oh my god! And I was like rolling, and I was just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways, after that, I put that shit on like a like a wrapping. Oh, fuck, I can't English right now. But anyways, it's like wrapped around my body, and then
Mhm.
so it's like a wire around my body or whatever, and then I put it inside my pants, and I walk through the crowd with my hands in my butt, in my like holding the phone, like in my belly. Like I'm just like literally like this the whole time, just pressing it down to my belly so I know I'm like it's in my pants. You know, that's what I've been doing now. So
Oh, zipper pockets are good too.
Zipper.
Mm-hmm.
Zipper
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 pockets are
pockets.
good.
pockets. Yeah, I have some
Phone
shorts with
lanyards
zipper
too.
pockets.
Those things save.
lanyards.
Yeah,
There you
That's
go.
the word.
Sometimes I feel like people
There you
just get
go.
them ripped off anyways.
Oh
I
no,
think
they
I've had
will.
friends-
It's just that.
Yeah.
But you're
I,
at least gonna feel it, so you're like,
yeah.
But that's why you
Mm.
put it in your pants and hold it while you're going through a crowd.
I just keep that shit like because I wear jerseys to every event. I just put it in here. I just put it inside of my jersey, and I'm just like, okay,
yeah,
not
I've never
taking
had
this out.
trouble with my fanny pack because I keep it in the front, so it's like
Yeah.
it's not.
But I'm
yeah.
paranoid always when I'm in.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
I always
same.
think about it too, especially at
I
EDC.
always
I'm
stay
like,
alert. Always stay
Especially
alert.
EDC.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel like it's more so for big festivals than small. You know, like our
Mhm.
typical Bill Graham show. Like we
Yeah.
won't.
Yeah.
The
It
bigger the
doesn't happen as
festival is, the more
often. But the
likely
big, yeah.
pickpockets are gonna be like there.
Mm-hmm. It's funny
I
though.
think it depends in
Mhm.
where you're going. I don't think it's just big festivals. Like regardless, everywhere there's pickpocketers.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Like I got my phone stolen in a club, like in a club for like like one of those
Mm-hmm.
like events. So it's not just a big festival thing. Regardless, you have to be careful.
Definitely.
I'm just a paranoid person, so like I'm always trying to
Yeah,
like stay alert and
same. I've
just
gotten
be
I
in enough
aware.
was
fights where I'm
targeted
just
this
like,
year. I was targeted this year during I think it was at Fred again, and I had overalls on with my bag inside, and I felt someone touch this, and so I thought it was arm trying to hold me, and I turned around and I grabbed his arm, and the guy is staring at me, and I was like, "Oh!"
Oh shit.
I was about to yell, but I was in such a great mood because Fred again special guest, so I told him
Jeez.
you need to leave. I told him you need to leave 'cause I was gonna yell, "He's stealing my phone!" But I held him like that, and I was like, "Bro, you need to leave." And then there's another one.
Oh.
You should
it
have
was at
yelled.
it was at John's Summit,
Huh.
and it was a little person, and so I knew he was hella pickpocketing, and I started waving like a little kid, like, "Hey, dude!" And he got hella mad. He hella bugged me. I was like, "Hey, little
oh
guy."
no,
Dang. So you let the guy
bruh.
go though, because you were just having a good time.
I didn't not
I
want
know.
anything to kill my vibes. I just told him you need to
Oh,
leave, or I'm
okay.
gonna. I
Okay.
told him
No,
you need
but
to
like
leave.
Yeah,
I would have still yelled, he's stealing my phone, because
No,
then
because
people around
my
you would like
mood,
kick him
my
out,
mood
you
was
know?
so high, and I knew like Dom Dalla was
yeah.
next, and I didn't want nothing to kill my days. I said, just get out of here.
No, honestly, like I've encountered pickpockets like that before in
Hmm.
festivals. Like as much as I do want to yell, I don't want anything to kill my vibe. So I literally just
If he did take my
grab them.
phone, I would have said something, but he didn't.
Like it's not about like for me, I don't see it as like killing the vibe. It's more like
Mm,
making sure he gets kicked out of the area so it doesn't because like yeah, you could have told him you're gonna need to leave. He could have gone somewhere else and did it to someone else
I didn't want
yeah,
it
rather
to
than trying to
escalate,
actually
and
get him kicked out,
those
you
guys
know?
work in big groups, so it was like,
Hmm.
I guess. But
yeah.
still, you know, one person down is better than thing.
If it's
So
makes sense.
so it's like if they take your phone or if they try to take your phone. Because if they've taken my phone, I'm beating the shit out of that guy.
Yeah,
Oh,
if
so
they
you're
took
throwing
it, I'm
hands.
Same.
saying it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
look,
on
dude,
site
my
if he takes
hands.
it.
the
Yeah.
bottom of my foot is going to be on his chest for sure. Like I'm gonna be at this guy. But like if he tried and then like failed and I'm having a good time, I might like fucking make him just run off. But like I'm not gonna fight him. You know what I mean?
It also depends on whether or not it's me or my friends. If it's me, I okay, honestly for me, I care a lot more about my friends than I do myself sometimes. So if they try to take my friend's phone, I'm fighting that person.
I'm also like
But
5'6" and not winning that fight. That's why I didn't do it.
I mean,
the
I'll make it,
height
but I could
doesn't
do
matter. Clearly for
yeah,
me, it
exactly.
doesn't matter. I'll
Height
fight no like it doesn't matter. Like you just
Hopefully,
have
what
to
it,
You
yeah,
know
The
what?
guy
find
was
height
hella
or
bigger
no
than me.
outcome.
I was not about to fight.
So what?
confidence is key.
No, but
That's
Paula,
it.
what matters is the outcome
Oh, I
of the
don't
fight.
care.
You know, you
For
can't
me,
I'm
just
it's
not
like
leaving
you can
EDC
say like
with
I have
two
a
black
fighting
eyes.
spirit, but then get your ass whooped every
No, but
time.
Yeah,
but
no.
here's the thing for
The
me.
guy was
I
like
have
I
never gotten
5'10".
my ass
no,
whooped.
He was
So just
5'10".
saying.
I am not doing that.
like for me, I've gotten in enough fights, and I'm just like I know what I could do to people if I'm put in that situation. So if someone wants to try that with me, I don't care. If someone tries to do that with my friend, that's when I care. That like I try to protect the people that I care about. So if someone tries to fight my friend, that's when I'm gonna step in and actually like just beat the shit out of somebody. Like I got a very unassuming personality. I'm very chill most of the time. But if shit hits the wall, I'm going in. I don't give a shit. For people who do know, then you know what I could do. If people who don't know, it's better you don't find out.
It's just a disrespect thing. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not a
disrespect.
very violent person. Like, I'm a lover
Same
at the end
here.
of the day. I
Same
don't like to
here.
fight. Like, it's not a thing that
I
I,
hate
enjoy
fighting.
doing.
It's my inner Filipino. Sorry.
I'm 1-0 in the fights, and I'm never fighting again for the rest of my life. That's why. Got to keep the perfect record.
Nah,
Okay.
dude, bro, you never know what people can do out there, especially like what they're carrying, what they can like, what their possible skills are. Like, fighting just ain't it, bro. Especially like,
There's always someone bigger, faster, stronger than you, so it's better to just run away in those situations.
I'm not
But
fighting out of Fred
you
against
gotta
that
protect, then you
too.
gotta protect.
Yeah,
Maybe it was
like,
Excision
welcome.
because I'd be a little hyped up, you know. Maybe it was Excision. I get a little energy, but not Fred again, man.
Wilson, would you fight somebody for your phone?
It's hard for me to say that I would. I'm also not
Honestly,
like a
Wilson
violent
was a fighting
person.
person.
No, I'm not a violent person, so I don't think I would. Cause like the closest I've gotten was like they were pickpocketing right next to me, and this guy was literally dragging the pickpocketer's hair, like by her hair, just like pulling her and like screaming out that she's pickpocketing, and she was just like screaming, fighting him back, trying to run away. She was literally right next to me. I couldn't put my hands on her. I just could not like do any
Aw.
sort of thing like that. And then she just eventually like broke free and just like ran away while the guy was just hella
You
pissed.
should put a sombrero on her, like the one girl in that TikTok.
Yeah, so knowing that like we made contact, I just couldn't do it. So I don't know
Nah,
if it happened to me.
it's
Maybe.
definitely different. Like, cause in the moment, right? Like things
Yeah.
are very like you almost like shocked that it's happening, that you're witnessing it. So like,
Exactly.
I can be in the moment saying like I would like to do this, but like whether I'm going to is gonna be completely different. Cause again, like love over fucking war. I feel
Oh,
like I'm
Peace,
not
I mean,
trying to.
love,
Yeah.
unity, respect,
I
guys.
mean,
Yeah.
honestly, the thing is same, but for me, if something happens to people that I care about, that's when I'm springing into action, no matter what.
Yeah,
You know,
I get it.
like I said, if it happens to me, I don't give a shit because I know like my philosophy for a fight is if you punch me, you better knock me the fuck out because I'm coming back twice as hard. I don't care. So if it happens to me, I don't care. If it happens to my
Ah.
friends, that's when I'm fucking going at it. I don't give a shit. Like at that point, all I'm seeing is red
Mm-hmm.
because they try to attack someone that I care about. You know.
I see
Yeah.
red.
Dude, seeing red is so real, especially when you're protecting people. It's
Mhm.
crazy.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean I had to do it at a festival that I went to, so it's never a fun situation to be in, especially if you have to like answer to security that might be there.
Yep.
I would definitely put him like I'd definitely call him out and be like, "Yo, get this asshole out of here! Like, check his pockets, see how many more phones he's stolen, and get him out of like the venue."
Yeah, like well,
That'd
for
be the
me,
best solution.
when that happened to my group, I literally just I grabbed him by his fucking like shirt. I was like, "Leave right the fuck!" Like I literally yelled at him to fucking leave before he said, "No, I'm not fucking going." I pushed him out of the I literally took him out of the fucking crowd and I told him to fucking leave. And so yeah, and I took him to a fucking police officer. That's all I can do. I'm not gonna get into a fight, but I will if I
You'll
have to.
protect someone. You're not gonna
Yeah,
instigate, but you'll protect
exactly,
someone. Yeah, I totally
exactly.
get it.
Wait, do you
I just
guys?
want to clarify. Oh,
Oh,
sorry, go on.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I just want to clarify. Like, fighting also is not my first priority.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm not gonna fight. Like, I know I said I'll fight. Yeah, I'll fight. But like, I've like had so many situations where like I could have just fought someone. Um, Obviously, what happened in Loud Luxury when I said that earlier did not count. But you know, like there are some instances where like I can actually hold myself back from or like doing something stupid just because like of the people that I'm with or like the place and area where I'm in. Like that usually like it really depends on those situations, like who I'm with around, like or like the people around me. Most of them factors around that. But yeah, no, like yeah, I don't think I would fight right away, you know. I just wanted to
Okay. I was gonna ask you guys if you happen to know like what's the punishment for all these pickpocketers that actually get caught.
Like what? By the law or by the people or like street justice?
Okay, by the law, because of course they're gonna get their ass beat, but like,
It depends on the state and stuff and what
yeah.
their like thing. Because like I feel like in California you fucking get away with it, but like I think in other states
Okay.
they do actually like prosecute you
Yeah.
and stuff.
It also depends on what they find on you. So if they don't
Mm-hmm.
find anything on you, they don't find your stash or anything, you just get thrown out.
Yeah.
But if they catch you with shit on you, it doesn't matter if it's other people's phone, other people's property, it doesn't matter if it's drugs. Sometimes some states will fucking prosecute. I know New York, they would prosecute if you had drugs on you and they caught it on you.
Yeah, in Izu, bro, there were like police dogs at the very
Yeah.
entrance. Yeah.
It
Yeah, I
also depends
saw.
on which entrance though, because the ferry entrance was
Mhm.
chill as shit, but the main entrance was the one that had dogs.
Wait, are we talking about like like laws about
Pickpocketers.
pickpocketers?
Yeah, yeah.
I think here in Toronto, there's nothing. I
They
think
just kick
just
you out.
because
Yeah.
like
Oh way, wow.
when I got my phone stolen, like I had the tracker or whatever. I called the police and told them to meet me there just because I knew where it was. Right, like that the
Yeah, they
next day,
won't
actually, the
do
next
anything.
morning, they won't come because it's not worth like
Their time.
5,000 or 10,000 plus or whatever. Like there's a limit to it. And they're like, it's just gone. You can file a report, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
E-
Toronto for you. And
Dude,
like
even now,
lately,
yeah,
oh sorry,
like they won't even like pursue like car thefts like
yeah.
that. Like
Damn,
Wow.
Literally,
that.
that's been
that's insane.
the biggest
Sounds like the Bay
issue
Area
right
too.
now. Like no, but ours is so dumb. Like they literally released a police statement saying if a burglar runs after you to get your car, just drop the key and let it go. That's
Or
their
like if they come and rob you at your house, make sure to leave your keys in the front like area so that they don't like because that's what they're there for. That's what the police have told us here.
yeah.
So yeah,
My
it's
There's
goodness.
wild.
nothing.
There's like a guy that like had a whole tracker on his truck, bro. There was a whole news article where he had a GPS tracker. He tracked the thing all the way to this train station, but because it was a different jurisdiction from like police and like like the train operatives, they had to do another like separate investigation, which took time. And then eventually he looked out and it was like the car was in Dubai by the time they even like could like
Oh, I saw
process shit.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, cops won't do anything about thieving, even in the
Nothing.
car
Yeah.
level here. So
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah,
But we're talking about street justice. Whatever happens, man, that's their fault. they
Mhm.
get
yeah,
they
that's
get
their fault.
jumped.
That's on them,
I'm
bro. That's
recording that
karma.
shit. World
That's
Star.
karma.
Vigilantes.
Fucking Batman out here.
I've seen those before. It's kind of funny watching it.
Where they get like curb stomped by like 20 different
Yeah,
people.
dude.
Yeah, I've never seen it
I've
personally.
given like one stomp before for fun because I was rolling and
My
someone was
God.
getting stomped out. So and I was like, "What are they doing to this guy?" And then they're like, "Oh, he's a pickpocketer." And so I gave one stomp and then I went back to dancing.
That's such a mood, bro. Man, I'm jealous.
I want to do that one time. I mean, what?
All right, so that was some pickpocket talk right here. Just a few more little topics before we wrap things up. When it comes to raving, I know like you like raving with friends, of course. You like meeting people, but what would you guys say? Like, what type of raver matches your vibe? Like, how do you decide who you really like raving with? That makes sense. And if
Cam,
do you
he's
guys
telling us
have
to
any
out
like,
our friends.
you don't have to say names, but like, do you also have like any rave confessions of like what you don't vibe with? On the other
Oh, I
flip
hate
side,
I hate pussy I hate pussy chasers, bro.
okay,
Like
that's a good one.
enjoy the music. Stop doing it. Like she doesn't like you. Please enjoy yourself. You have friends around you, my guy. I don't know what to say.
I
Yeah.
think it's more about the vibe of the person. Like instantly you just like you'll be like, hey, and then they'll be like, oh my god, hey. But like, yeah,
Match my vibe.
that's they're like matching my level, you know.
Hmm.
I think the scariest wait, was that the only question, right? Like not the scariest part?
Well, like
Or
what you prefer and like what you don't, I guess you could say.
yeah.
Who you prefer
So
to vibe
like
with.
so like for my last festival, like girls scare me. Some
Same.
girls scare me. Reason why is because like I've mostly like Toronto girls are scary. And then in my last festival, I was saying hi to one of our friends. And they were with their other group. And like when I went to say hi, like her other friends her other girlfriends gave me the nastiest, bitchiest look. Like I was
Ooh.
just saying hi. They were sitting at the benches, and I was like down on the ground or whatever, and I was just like waving hi. And I saw the nastiest look, and so I was just like, oh, okay, let's just go back. Whatever. And then later on, I found out like we all met up after, and then I found out from the guy that apparently that those people didn't want to meet new people. They didn't want to bring in more people to the group, like to their group. They wanted it more like exclusive. And if people want a side quest, like they'll bitch about it. They'll be pissed at you and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why they were giving me the nastiest look. Is because
The
like
fuck?
they didn't want me to like hang with them and be around them, even though I'm like really close with one of the other girls. Like I was just saying
Mm-hmm.
hi to her. Um, and then like she invited me to go to the like Shaq's all girls mosh pit, but like those girls literally were just like still giving me the nastiest look. I was just like, no, it's okay, just go, just go.
Fuck.
But that's
Good
why
Segue.
like,
example.
but
Let's
that's
segue into
like
looks.
it's just hard. Like I feel like that's mostly why it's hard for me to connect or have more girlfriends. It's just because like a lot of them are just really scary and like a bitch. So and I'm already a bitch. Like so I don't know. It doesn't click well. Um,
You're a
Segueing
bitch.
from looks, dude, if I see someone with a stank face, instant friends. Like if I hear the drop hit and I'm like making this face and I see someone beside me making the same face,
The-
instant connection. Just like
Nice.
Mhm.
instant. Yeah, so that's like one for sure.
Giles, Drew, do you guys have people you prefer to rave with, or just those that people you just don't?
You go first, Giles. I'll answer after.
Thank you. I
That's
mean,
so
I don't
wholesome,
have any,
man.
I don't have anything to add on to what Kevin and Pal said. So
Yeah,
I
those are
mean,
good
if
ones.
I, yeah,
Yeah.
if I vibe with them, then you know what? Fuck it, I vibe. I think the people I don't vibe with though are the people who just like, y- who this is gonna sound weird, just or bad, just don't have that vibe to them. They clearly don't enjoy being there. They're here for like one specific reason, and one specific
Mm-hmm.
reason only. They're not there to meet people or have fun or make friends. Yeah, that. Yeah, if they're only there for that one reason, then no reason for me to try to like say hi. So yeah.
So like for me personally, like the people I like to pick and choose are obviously of course people who want to get lit first of all, but responsibly. I would say responsible degen. So not people who go out of control and stuff
Take your
or
vitamins.
yeah, exactly. So like people who can handle themselves at least, and if they and are like I would say like well rounded, so they would know when they're too much, they'll just rest and sit, whatever, and not try to I guess say not past their limits, stuff like that.
know your
Overexert.
limit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
Hmm.
like those are the people I look because like when I was like, I mean it sounds kind of mean, but I was picking and choosing my EDC group based on who I think would be very like responsible and not like
Mhm.
all over the place, who would communicate like and people that communicate because like me personally, like if
That explains
everybody
why he didn't invite me.
you couldn't even go,
It would
but
have
that's
been nice
why
to be invited still.
How do I apply?
I like to oh I'm a big blender, but like I would personally ask or like to see like if they I know people want to do their own thing, so I mean like as a group leader I would say yeah go ahead I don't care because if you want to see who you want to see and then I kind of like when they communicate with that instead of like they're gonna be forced to stay with me or they're gonna be mad that I didn't let them go. It's like set or something. So like I feel like just being able to communicate with what you want to do and people who like to get lit because you're right about the vibe thing. Like if they're not vibing, they're not there having fun. Like why are you here?
Bro, I don't like that. Like, why do you need to control everybody in your group? Like, you're all
Hmm.
there for a reason. You're there to vibe. You're there to meet friends. You're there to enjoy the like. You shouldn't be controlling people. Like, just go enjoy. Go meet new people, man. Like, that's the whole point of this. Like, that's for me. That's the whole point of this.
Nice. Yeah, you guys had a lot of good ones. Honestly,
Hmm.
I feel like for me, I feed off of people's energy. So I definitely need like the sing along, like jumpy vibes and everything, right? That's what I favor the most. And it's kind of hard for me personally to be around people that are kind of like low energy. You know, when I'm like surrounded with like complete low energy, and I get it if you're like under the influence or something, sometimes I try to stray away from those situations, but that does really impact my mood, especially like for
Mhm.
certain songs. That, and I must say, like, it's not a problem, but I try not to be near couples for a good majority of time.
For
Like, just
very
You
good
don't want to see them
reasons.
playing suck
Honestly,
face,
dude.
Wilson?
keeping it real, you know, like by all
You
You
want
don't
to
means.
like the
play
lick a
tongue
tongue
hockey?
action?
But I thought you
Wilson isn't a
like it when
voyeur.
they cry together and you want to
Yeah.
cry with
They're,
You don't
them.
want to
Like
they're
cry with
showing
what?
them,
love.
dude? You don't
No,
want to
like
share that kind of experience while
you
they're
just
like
Why
you
don't you
having
just
ask
a
them to
moment?
join in while they're kissing?
Like imagine they're crying together in a song and you're just on the side like crying. "Oh, you guys.
yeah, it's like you want to give them their moment sometimes. So I definitely try to like stay away, like, you know, kind of like 50-50 about it. I get it, you know. You do your thing when you're doing your thing, and I'll stay away. So
Nah,
yeah,
I
go up
think
just
to
it
that.
them.
depends on the couple. There are some couples who
Yeah.
are like actually talk and like fun to be around with,
Mhm.
Yes,
but there are some who's just like, oh my god, like
You're
always
just
Get
gonna
a
be
to
so
room.
serious.
themselves. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
straight facts.
Like, get a room. Fuck.
Yeah, so I'd say couples, and then Pal made a good point. Like for you, you're talking about girls, like I guess they're exclusive. That I see that a lot. Like you could tell when
Yeah.
people
Oh
are
yeah.
very overprotective with their group or something, and it kind of like kills the vibe. But I totally understand.
Mhm.
Like at times,
It's it's definitely like a more prevalent thing with like women, I feel. Like when we're dudes, bro, like when we don't like each other, bro, we just tell it. We just are straightforward or we just like don't like interact. With girls, they're like weird, like they play this weird game and they're like very catty about it. You know what I mean? It's never like a
well, that's why I'm
straightforward
one of the
thing.
guys.
Oh, but yeah. Yeah, dude, it's I've heard a lot too about that. It's not the greatest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think for me, like what's different between me and some of those girls is because is I actually see the problem and I try to not be like them, you know? Like I want to be more open and friendlier to other people, which is why majority of my friend groups or my friend circle is mostly guys. But
It's like, hey Paula, I'm a
it
girl's
is what
girl.
it
I
is.
got you.
I know. It's okay.
Are you
Like
yassified
I'm
yet?
like I'm not upset about it. Like it's fine if I don't have much girlfriends, but like I think that's mostly the reason why. Like I just can't stay and
mhm.
I'm a girl. Like,
Do you guys have any like I don't know if I should call it rave hot takes or things that might irk you that shouldn't really irk you? Because I have an example. Maybe you guys could agree or
Personal?
disagree. Yeah. Just anything.
Okay, okay.
I'll lead you with one. So you know how it's a thing where there's always like trains of people walking through and everything, and I know it's a nice gesture when people are like trying to look out for you and they're just like sticking their arms out, you know, to make a path in front of you. Like you know what I mean, right? They're trying to protect you. But I think me personally, that gets a little too much for me. Like when someone's
Really?
constantly like yeah, just like putting their arm like in my way or something, just like trying to like be nice. It kind of like the vibe. It kind of gets killed for me. That's my
Hmm.
take because it
So
feels
you
like they're putting too much time in just like worrying about the surroundings rather than to like live in the moment while they're just like doing that, like the unspoken guard duty.
hmm.
My bad.
No, you're good, but like that's just my take. See, it shouldn't bother people like in just in a general sense, but then that's like a personal thing.
I see, I see. Trying to see the reasoning behind.
like so something that irks you but shouldn't.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about? Is that the topic here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Any examples?
Something
And
that irks
I
you?
just gave my first example where like you would just kind of like guide people like crowds and you'd kind of like be a security and put your arm to protect your people and stuff. I feel like if you overdo it, it gets too much.
I think it's okay if someone's sitting down though, so they don't get stepped on.
Okay, yeah, I
Mhm.
agree.
Yeah, because I do that if they're sitting down, but not if they're standing. I'm like,
Yeah,
I prefer you just let them pass because then it gets confrontational. That happened
there,
at
yeah, there's some
EC last
guys
year, and I was just like getting pissed about that.
there's some guys that'll like almost like square off with you when they're
Yeah, it
doing
looks
it.
like yes,
I
that's true.
understand what you're talking about because it's like yeah, you're doing it to protect your people and stuff, but like why the ferocious looks? Like I'm trying to pass too, just chill. Like I'm not trying to like, like push onto your like friends and stuff for sure. Let's just go buy. But yeah, there's some dudes that do that. And not everybody, but I get a little bit of what you're saying.
Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good point then, because how you said it, like when you're basically throwing your whole body out there like that to like guard it, it's like a little too much. But like what Drew said, if you kind of just like guide them, lead the way, like a small like
Yeah,
hand gesture like
gestures.
this,
Like,
that's
I just
cool.
go like
Yeah.
this, like
But
go.
like,
Like
it's
ushering
too
rather than
much.
just
It's
being,
too
like,
much when
wall.
you're extending your
Yeah.
whole arm and just like blocking and throwing your body out there. Yeah,
Mhm.
good
I
points.
guide people and fan them as they're walking by. Does that count?
No, that's
No,
better.
that's-
That's,
that's
better.
nice.
That's
Way
what I would do
better.
too.
It's like usually what I'll do, I'll put my hand up, and I'll also like have my hand up and just
Yeah.
be doing this. Like,
It's the way you do it, I think. Like everything, expression, just
Mhm.
like gestures.
yeah. Like I always have my smile on my face whenever people pass by me. So I'm just like that way they know like I don't want to be mean. I'm just
Yeah,
literally
Yeah.
here
not
to
squaring up.
make sure you get out safely.
You guys got anything?
I can't think of anything right now.
Yeah, that's a
Something
hard
that
one.
irks you but shouldn't. Is that that's what it
Yes,
is?
yes. About
Yeah.
anything about
Mm.
raves and stuff. Like I guess one was like kind of like couples earlier, what I mentioned, but it's not like the
Mhm.
biggest deal. Doesn't have to be.
I can't really think of anything, but I'll see you at some event soon. So if it pops up, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I was like, Wilson, remember we talked about this? This is
Yeah,
irking me
yeah.
right now.
Yeah, like I'm pretty chill with whatever happens. So I'm just like, yeah.
It's all good. If anything comes up, you guys can mention it.
Mhm.
Okay.
What's up?
This is one, and I feel a little awful saying it, but it came to my mind, so I'm going to say it.
Yes, do not be afraid to say it. Let's go.
The thing is, I don't hate it.
Hmm.
I think hate's a strong word. But, like, I think, like, people crying at a rave. But that's, like, so awful. Because the thing is, I understand that, like, when you go to these raves, it's, like, therapeutic. There's, like,
It
music
depends
that's
on the
gone through
artist,
with
though.
Actually, no,
Yeah,
I
depends-
agree with
Depends on the
that.
artist.
It depends on the artist, right? It depends on the artist.
Oh,
Like, if
okay,
you're
okay.
crying to Subtronics, I'm a little confused. But, like, if
Okay.
you're, like...
I have a
You know what I
question.
mean? Like, I get it where people go to raves and, like, honestly, it's cheaper than therapy, bro. You could just go there, go with your friends, hang out, you vibe to, like, the song, you're singing your heart out. I get it. But, like, I don't know. I don't know why that came to
I
my head.
mean-
Wait, I
when
have a
s-
question about that. Like, are you like they're crying because of the music or crying because of something else?
Just like at a festival.
Oh, okay.
It
Well,
could be
because like
anything.
for me, like I mean, to the music is fine, but like there are some like who would just cry because they're overwhelmed or like
Yeah, exactly.
too
That's, like,
high and
totally
stuff.
different. Like, you know,
That
that's, like,
would
a
that would
whole...
annoy me because like then like the group would either be split or like people would just not be in a vibe already or like there are some people who are still in a vibe. Like it, I don't know. It's like 50-50 depending, but like I don't know. That's just like for me. Like why killing the mood? You
Like,
know.
when I see someone cry, maybe I don't like it because when I see someone crying, my first instinct is to go and help. Like, you know, and like that's like
It's
to me a
understandable.
#1 like ruiner for like your events. Like, cause like I'm now like not that I don't want to care for the person, but now I'm wrapped about caring for a person. You know.
Yeah.
So when I guess it's like I hate. It's like I hate to see it because I have to do something or I feel like obligated to kind of help out in a way. Not like a ew, you're crying here. The fuck, you know. Because I think that's how it sounded at first. I'm not.
No, I
that's
think
not,
it's a bad. No, I think maybe I used the wrong. Like, oh my god, is she okay? But what the fuck? Why is she crying, bro? Like, I'm just trying to have fun. Like, that's just.
I tell you, it depends
Yeah.
on the artist. It depends on
mean,
the
Depends on
artist.
the artist.
The first time I saw Mark Garrix, I cried.
No, but
Okay,
you're
but they're
not
like
like.
happy tears,
Are
right?
you
Yeah,
like?
I
Are you
was
not
like-
like
That's
on
what
the
I'm saying, like,
floor,
happy
like
tears is
upset,
fine,
or
but,
like
like-
kind of
No,
like?
I wasn't
yeah,
upset
yeah.
at all. I was just like, oh
I'm
my
talking
God,
about like
I'm so happy about this
debilitating
thing.
crying, like where like you're not having fun anymore. It's
Oh,
like
no, I was having a hell of a good
okay.
time.
happy tears are fine, you know.
Yeah, no,
like
that's what I'm saying. Like, happy tears are good, but like, tears that would just ruin the whole experience. It's just like, ugh.
yeah.
I don't know. I think
Sorry.
like if
So
you're at like one of
cool.
the sad boy sets, I like you know what? Everyone's here to fucking cry. So
No, but that I get it.
bother
I
me.
get it. You know, your
I'm
heart's broken.
sorry.
You
You're
want to
crying
sing
like-
about it.
you're
Don't
crying like
Sorry,
Dom
me.
Dalla. I'm like look at you like you need to get away from me because you're killing my vibe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just
But like
if you're at a
like,
Dom
it's
Dalla
that.
set and you're crying, I feel a little ways about it. That's
Like if I saw that, I'd actually be annoyed. You're right. But like if it's like the sad boy sets, dude, it's cry your
If
fucking
it's
heart out. I
meant to
don't
make you
care.
cry,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like
Yeah,
cold hearted, be like,
like if
what
I
the
would
fuck
see
Yeah.
are you feeling
dabbing, I'd be
here?
crying of how bored I am. So like, it would make
The
sense.
only reason why I said it like I think it does irk me a little bit if someone cries. It's because most of the time it's because they can't control their emotions or they're overwhelmed or they're too drunk or whatever.
Hmm.
So it's like again, it goes back to just knowing your limits and like just taking care of yourself before or don't push those limits or anything. You know, like
Hmm.
I think that's why like it kind of triggers me a little bit, but it's not a big deal. Like I'm not gonna make everyone's life a living hell just because someone cried. Like I wouldn't get into a fight with someone for that. Like,
All right.
Any other ones,
Good one.
guys?
That's a good one.
No, that was good.
Is it a good one? I feel
Well
like a
said.
dick.
No, no. You guys
No,
no,
specified
you're showing everyone's
everything.
true colors, or at least mine.
Mine too. That's why I say if you're like crying, I'm not gonna lie. Be like, I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, you don't want it to
Yeah.
ruin the vibe. Yeah.
I'll step away from this situation.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll still check up and say, is she okay? Okay, she's good. Okay, bye. You know,
Yeah, if anything comes up, just let me know. We'll move on to like the last two topics I got right here. So, you guys, we heard about how you shouldn't be chasing people and everything, but talk about the Rave Bay pro tips, do's and don'ts for y'all.
Don't fall in love.
You guys can
No,
talk about any stories if there's
No
anything.
expectations, and she might
Yeah,
come
no
along.
expectations.
If you expect something and you get disappointed, your night is. If you don't expect anything, but it happens, your event is that much better. So like, I would just say, don't go with
Exactly.
expectations. Just have fun. If your vibe is good enough, they'll come to you.
I don't think I've had a rave bay, so I can't tell you.
You could tell like based on what you know, like what
What
the
do I know?
process is, like how it should be
e-love.
done, how it shouldn't be done.
God.
Ignore the e-love.
Yeah. Don't fall if it's e-love, don't fall for it, bro.
It's not real
That's-
love. It's
Yeah,
e-love.
that's the biggest fucking thing. It's, ooh, I fell into that trap a couple times. That's not fun.
I've been there too. It's not
Yeah.
real. You were feeling it that night. That night only.
Oh, for me, like me and her were feeling it for about like 2 months after that.
Oh no, not the rave bait, not the rave situation ship.
Yeah,
Situation. Oh,
it was interesting. That was for damn sure. It was interesting. Ooh.
I would just say overall, be a good vibe. Like if you're really dancing in it and not being a weirdo, like
Mhm.
some
The-
people talk
the
to you.
biggest
Like,
thing,
everyone's so
yeah.
nice.
Have fun in the
Biggest thing that'll
moment.
attract people is I feel like you just vibing with yourself and enjoying with your friends. Like that's like the main thing. Like authenticity, bro. Like you don't try to like be all like like acting a certain way because you think you're gonna get a certain person because you're not gonna get the person you want. You want someone who like at least for the moment likes you,
Yes.
and you
Yeah.
like them,
Yeah.
and they're like a good vibe. So
Yeah.
don't
Just
play
be in the moment.
Don't be a different person.
Yeah, bro. I'm like 5'6". They're not gonna pick me, but if my vibe is good, like they'll come because the vibe is good.
Yo, there's nothing wrong with being 5'6". There's a lot of women out there who love short kings, right, guys?
Facts. Short
One
king,
day.
Guys?
stand the fuck up.
Have that confidence, Drew.
Sometimes it depends on the day and the artist.
Drew's being humble.
It depends on the
If
crowd
I'm
too.
drunk, I'll care a little. When I'm like rolling though, I don't care. I'm like sometimes I'm like, oh, don't talk to me. There was one where me and Casey went to Seven Lions, and this cute girl really started talking to me. So we were hitting it off, and then she starts giving me her life story about her ex. I told her, I was like, I'm gonna need you to be quiet now because I'm listening to the music.
my God, straight up.
And I was like, if you don't want to dance, I'm just gonna dance and listen to the music.
Pal, do you have any input on it? Do's and don'ts?
Well, I don't. I
From
don't
what you
know. It's
know.
like I can I agree with what Giles and Drew was saying. Like if you have the expectation to go to a rave or festival thinking, "Oh my god, I'm gonna find a rave bait," then I think that's the first
Mm-hmm.
mistake you've ever done
Yep.
because you're setting yourself up for failure or disappointment. So that's one. And then like obviously, yeah, like not falling for it before or after. Like it's I don't know. I think
Especially
it's just like a
after.
one night, especially after. Yeah, it's just a
Especially
one night
after.
thing. So I don't know. It's like I just agree with them.
Because the minute you set expectations, so if you succeed those expectations, then you've only done that. It didn't make it better. You did what you wanted to do, and if you
Yeah.
fail, it makes it that much worse because you're like,
Yeah.
I didn't get the rave bear. No one wanted to dance. Like, bro,
Mm-hmm.
you're here for the wrong reason, man.
Yeah, that's
You
not
can
the whole
go on
point of
Tinder if
it.
you're looking for a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Do you guys have like a take or thoughts about if someone were to go after someone within the group or versus outside the group?
Well, I would say that's not my business. You
That
let them do their thing, man.
I agree with that, but also personally for me, like my first group in Seattle, the reason why I'm not a part of that group anymore is because everybody was fucking everybody, and that leads to drama and tension, and you do not want that in a fucking group. So unless you're already in something with them before you go to raves, I wouldn't try it at all. That's the biggest advice I could say for someone trying to go after somebody in a group.
As I say, if I want the tea. If it don't involve me.
Oh, so
Yeah.
if it like for you, if it happens within the group, but just don't get you
You know
involved.
what? I'm like, you do your thing as long as they're both single. Then
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
whatever.
okay.
If someone's scheming and I'd be like, hey, they got a girlfriend or hey, they got a boyfriend. That's when you. But if you're both single and
All right.
you want whatever you do in private, that's you. It's not my business. I'm here at the rave, try to
Yeah,
have.
everyone's adults at this point. I
Yeah.
feel like you guys can both make your decisions, and like if you both
Yeah.
happen to not like each other afterwards, it is what it is, right?
It's a dangerous
Mhm.
game though.
It is
Yeah,
a
'cause
dangerous
It
game.
may be a
that
fun
that
game sometimes, but it's a
it's
dangerous
a fun.
game.
Here's the thing: it's a fun game for the people in it in the moment, but once shit hits the fan, it really hits the fan.
Not dude,
Because the
I'm
reason
so
why the group,
aware. That's
yeah, the
just
reason
not
why the
fun.
group, I had to leave the group because since everyone was fucking each other, I was like, nah, bro, this is not it. Like everybody's hating somebody for one reason or another, and I'm just like,
Just
I
keep it
can't.
profesh, you know? Just
Well,
like
back
have a
shots
good
won't hurt the
time.
friendship.
Oh god. Okay.
God damn it! It ain't worth the friendship, bro.
Okay, so to add on to that, are you guys okay with mixing groups then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
Oh
I'll,
my
mean,
and
god, the
I'll
bigger the
elaborate.
All the
better.
time.
That's
Uh-huh.
such a
it's a hit and a
vibe.
miss.
Especially if
I mean,
everyone's
I'll just-
vibing, that's a vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
Some groups
There's like
don't.
a mutual trust, I feel.
Mhm.
Once you like introduce the groups to each other, like the hope is that like there are no weirdos amongst them, you know, and that like you guys can have a good time together amongst everybody. But
Yeah, yeah.
you know, that's not your responsibility, right? Like you try your best.
Mhm.
Like if people don't mix, they don't mix. But yeah, I like mixing with groups.
Okay.
Me and Wilson do this actually, because like sometimes when we're at the same events, we'll end up
Yeah,
like
Dude, I've
yeah.
mixed
in the
groups
same
with
spot.
Wilson. Like I feel like
Yeah,
we were
I've
at
definitely done it with
EDC when we
Wilson.
went. We
Mhm.
just like
Like
Those
my friends were
vibes.
there, he was there with his friends. We just merge it.
we
It's
never
fun.
I
Always
never
fun.
ran into Gyles, unfortunately. That's a shame.
I did
that
not
year.
get to run into him either, unfortunately.
I ran into you. What do you mean?
Me? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I was
He was
wasted.
probably
wasted.
fucked
He
up,
couldn't
bro.
remember
You're
I was
anything.
wasted.
probably fucked up.
I didn't go to EDC this year. That's why.
What
Was
about
it?
you, Rizzler? What's your tips, Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, Wilson.
Rizzler is crazy. When you said that, I was like looking at Giles and Drew.
Me? What the fuck?
What the?
What raise?
Bro, I'm built like Winnie the Pooh. Come on.
I'm quiet as shit. Like
No, there's absolutely I can't even say because I don't even like doing that. I can't. I physically
I
can't.
agree.
I have to genuinely like someone to even like
I could
consider
vouch
it.
for a Wilson.
Okay, but like
These girls will
let's
approach him and
say
he's like, platonic baby, what's good?
let's say like you know everything's going real good. You know
Mhm,
the
mhm.
night's young. You meet this girl. She's like really good vibes with you. You know happens to have like an anime poster like wall background just like you. You know y'all are talking and vibing. Okay, in that
Very
moment,
specific. Uh-huh.
yeah, you know she's got to be like someone you like. In
Okay,
that
okay.
moment, do you like her enough that you're willing to like if she's like hey you want to like you know she gets a little handsy with you or whatever like if she starts engaging in that manner do you go for that or is that like I want to get to know you a little more.
Yeah, okay, if you put it in that context and that those specific details, then maybe I would go for it.
You
because
guys got a chance out
I've-
there. Okay,
I've
let's
been-
go.
I've been told by
Guys,
my
take
friends.
notes. Take notes.
I've been told by my friends that I just probably need someone to like take the initiative to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see
Mm.
that.
Like,
Like
to
I
push
can't I
him
won't
to
start
do
it.
it.
Like no yes, I won't do it, but if they like lead in stuff, that's a different story.
I mean,
nothing
they're
Just
wrong with
keeping it
that.
real.
There's nothing
Bro,
wrong with that.
Wilson,
Yeah.
those girls from Escape 23 were feeling you.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Okay, see,
I-
and I didn't do anything,
No,
but like
No, yeah, because I
Yeah.
was just like I would just like look over you. They're still talking to you. I'm just like, okay, Wilson, do your thing. I'm just gonna be here in my panda hat. Like,
This is why I like Wilson, man. He's a man of the music. He's there. He's there not to find love.
He's there to
to
have
love
fun.
himself.
the
have fun.
vibes, yeah. the
He's there to
vibes.
have fun.
Absolutely fun.
I can
though.
vouch. I could vouch.
Thanks. I appreciate it, guys.
Wilson is probably
The amount of girls you could have rave bait at events.
Stop.
Wilson,
Anyways,
Wilson can pull
It's
out
like-
of fucking thin air.
Have you ever
like-
seen like salmons like
Guys-
migrating through a pond up a waterfall, bro? That was the amount of girls that were going after him, like every like get together.
Yeah, every raid day I've had has like come to me because I don't take initiative. So I mean, the fact that
okay.
they're going to you, it's like, gotta do something about that, dude. Just
I've
saying.
mostly been the one to like do it because I would just try to talk to them or buy them a drink or something as my way to ease it
I
in.
just fan people
Oh.
off, and that's where the conversation gets started. That's it's
Or
as simple
offer
as
them
that at a rave.
the famous pouch. I thought you want some alcohol?
Or offer him like a nasal inhaler.
I bring the
shit,
pouch.
or have
I'm
some
like,
water?
Hey, you want some drinks? And sometimes they're held down. Like, what's up?
The
What's your
offering.
name?
I
Take
feel like
notes,
if I were
guys.
to do it, it would be like you'd have to take initiative. I feel like girls aren't really ones to take initiative, but I don't do this.
You'll be
I don't
surprised
look
though.
for a
You'll
rave
be
day.
surprised. You'll be
Yeah,
surprised.
some girls are a little vocal. I've had some vocal girls, but it's not. Like,
I mean that's how I got my rave bit at EDC 23. Like she kissed me when we were like at Giuseppe Giovanni, and we were just kind of like together for the entire festival after that. So yeah.
All right.
Well,
It's a different
What
experience,
else?
though.
all this rave bay talk, from my perspective, I only see it as like the only problem that I see with a lot of people, regardless if you're in a group or like you met someone or like in a different group or whatever, I think everybody needs to remember that consent.
Yes.
consent
Yes,
is key.
consent.
Just
That
don't
is
be
the
a,
most
don't be a
important
weirdo.
thing.
She said
Mhm.
no, leave. Simple
Again,
as that.
like other than consent, like and like I'm sorry, but like I always say this, doesn't matter where, guys are fucking stupid. If you like for girls, like if you simply just like okay. Nah, that's not gonna stop him. You need to tell
need to
him
yell
to
at them.
fuck off. You
Mhm.
need to say it straight up, because otherwise he's gonna keep doing it, keep coming for you, and then like you're gonna end up in a bad mood, and then like your whole
Then your night is ruined.
experience is
Mhm.
ruined, and then you're gonna cry and be like, "Stop to me,
Share us
bitch, you
more
didn't say
tips.
no.
Where
You didn't say
no,
fuck off." So
This
where
like,
is
it's
Just
I
be
think
firm
it's
with
a
it.
two
Just be
way.
firm
Like
with
a
it.
mile,
Like
it
I'm
sucks.
good.
Like for me, I see it both ways. Like I see it, it's supposed to be both ways, you know? Like girls needs to say fuck off, back away, because guys are stupid and like a simple oh my god. No, it's not gonna work. But guys need to realize like there has to be 100% consent.
Dang, that is
Absolutely
so
correct.
real from the
Absolutely
girls'
correct.
part too. Because I have friends that aren't vocal like that and would rather just kind of like pretend they didn't hear that they're being asked to dance and stuff. They would just keep going on and on. So that's
I just straight up
It
Like,
asked,
I'm
hey,
not-
do you want to
prolongs it,
dance?
Yeah.
Like I'm not
I
gonna
asked
lie,
straight
like I
up.
was like that. Like
Mm.
I'm not like I'm not an angel. Like I was like that. Like I wasn't vocal, I was shy. But then like that experience made me realize like you're not gonna no one's gonna read your fucking mind. You need to speak up. Like you can't assume that he got the hint. You can't assume that he understand your body
Especially when they're fucked
language.
up.
Mhm.
Yeah, like you
Mhm.
need to speak up. And like that's when I realized like okay, you need like I need to be different. I need to actually say something and like tell them to fuck off. If they still won't fuck off, then I'll fucking slap them. Like I'll get physical and fuck them, like kick them in the balls or something. I don't know. But like you
I
know,
don't
it
want to see
it
that happen.
starts with you saying fuck off or like back away or like don't touch me. You need to be vocal about it.
Tips
Wow.
I'm
on
about
how
to
to
date
not
someone.
be
Be
a
like,
rave
hey,
bae.
hit on
I
her.
like that.
Hit on her. It's just your
Sorry,
butt.
it's like yeah, I know our topic's about being a rave babe, but like
no, but this
it
is good
has to
too. Like how
start with
not to
like
be a rave
that.
bay.
Yeah.
I mean, the
This is the
consent thing
start
is
of
like
being
the
a
most
rave baby.
important, like you said.
Exactly.
That's like the most
Yeah.
important thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's I mean, I asked him like, "Hey, do you want to dance?" I don't like just do it. I actually ask him like, if they say no, I'm like, "All right, you go have fun."
Yeah,
See,
that's
no, but
it.
I
like
do this. I do the
that's
same
like
thing.
a
Like
hit
I'll
or
ask.
miss. That's like a hit or miss, cause like yeah, hey, you wanna dance? Yeah, we can dance as friends, but like like yes, the girl could saying yes could be like as friends, but it could also be like, oh my god, I like you. Yeah, I'll dance with you. But then
You got to base it off of how they're
you
doing
need.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even that. Like there are some like it's just I don't know how to explain it, but basically like again, it just goes back to like guys are stupid. You need to be 100% clear. Yeah, I'll dance with you as a friend. Set boundaries and like set it straight. Yeah, I'll just do this as a friend.
I guess if you're dancing with your inner group circle, yeah, tell them it's only for friends.
Oh, I don't. If I come with the group, I'm probably not gonna. I usually like to find the
Nah,
randos.
it's you. Yeah, you.
If that
you
drama not
spread
in my. If the
outwards,
drama's
you
there,
don't
it's
go
not in the
inwards.
circle.
Yeah, like I don't know. That shit's messy, bro. I don't care how much we get along. If it's like a big friend group, oftentimes I feel like just restrain yourself. There's pussy elsewhere. Like just like go somewhere else.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Tinder.
Yeah, for
Tinder.
real. Like who
If you
does-
really, really want it, man, there's apps for that. Just go there. Stop doing that to your friends.
Well
like I saw
said.
this TikTok of like a like he was in a there was a guy in a crowd and he was just like swiping on Tinder like in a rave. And I saw that TikTok and I was like, ugh my god,
There,
like
that's
why
Drew for sure. What you mean?
I've definitely done that before. I'm like, what if they're here? I'm like, what if they're? I got like bio everything. I'm like, what if they're here?
Wait, yeah, there was a TikTok of that when they were holding it up in the air and everyone
Oh,
was
and
like
they're like,
screaming,
yeah,
"Yeah!" or
no.
yeah,
I saw that
and
one.
like when they're matched, everyone
cheering. Yeah.
Imagine you're there and you see
Oh.
it's no, and you're the girl.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
That's me.
I'm like, I'm walking to the other side of the stage.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't like that. It's like you're going to a rave for the wrong reason.
I just do it as a joke. I don't intend. It's funny.
It's like
'cause
a
you're
little
like,
hee hee, like what if, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Now, if you're serious about it, that's different.
Yeah. If that's like your main goal, and you're,
Because I
like,
don't even
just-
look. I just go like this. Like, come on, guys, look.
Shouldn't be
But
your
that
main
just
goal.
goes back to like having no expectations. In your
Mm,
mind.
Exactly.
Like, don't go there
right.
with a goal.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna go swipe on all these ABGs when I get in there. Like,
The
no.
only goal I ever set is how much can I do before I black out.
Insane.
Okay. Maybe one more rave bay tip. Don't like become like the ultimate raver, you know, as like a way to show off. Does that make
Oh, God.
sense? Like, don't do rave etiquette things to the extreme, thinking that like, oh yeah, I'm part of the culture. Like, just be yourself. Like, you can talk about other things like in life. Like, you don't need to like have like
Okay.
2 inhalers in your nose and like look at her and be like, "You having a good
I'm
time?
having
You know,
fun."
you having fun?" Like, you don't need to be that dude. Is what I'm saying. Just don't
You
try
I do
too
that shit
hard.
ironically.
Yeah.
Oh shit. True.
You guys are on the same
Yeah.
wavelength, you know.
maybe this is the EDC times I've raved with Kevin.
It's been fun. It's been hella fun.
Our EDC is always fun, man.
I gotta go to more
Okay.
raves with y'all.
Speaking of like the raves, like, are you guys skipping next year's EDC?
Yes.
I'm unemployed, so yeah.
I just got
I
a
was
job,
told
so
2026, so
Oh.
2026.
Oh.
yeah.
2026.
I'm saying
okay.
2026. We're gonna make it happen.
26
do it,
is
man.
definitely for me. Is definitely yes for me, but
Mhm.
25, I'm already going to TwitchCon EU, so
Wow.
I gotta save up
Road
for that.
trip.
Ooh.
I am not going 2025. They're lying in chat.
I'm not
2026,
gonna
I'll be
lie,
there.
like 2025 I was thinking of like taking a year break.
You're
You
never
say
on-
that, but then you're
on.
gonna see somebody you're like, yo, I
Yeah,
gotta
oh
go.
my god. Or someone rare comes up and you're
Like-
like, I need to go to the show.
Yo,
Like,
if
I wanna
Floss
think
comes
about-
up, I'm
like,
going to that shit.
Like I'm thinking about it and I wanna try to take a break. Just because like I see a lot like I actually see how it's affecting my health and
Wow.
my brain. So
Okay.
I I
I mean,
like
I
I'm
just
gonna
share one collector brain
try.
cell.
I'm gonna try at least maybe one in the whole year, but I'm gonna try to not go to any.
Go
This
to any events.
this
Whoa.
this leads me to my last question for y'all. So whoever wants to answer. So realistically speaking, right? Like jokes aside, when do you guys feel like you would actually consider retiring or stopping?
Oh, I thought about this.
Not anytime soon.
Yeah,
Okay,
not anytime
that's
soon.
valid.
But I have always said that my bucket list raves, once I check off all those raves, I'm done. And the ones that I have left to go to are Ultra Korea, Tomorrowland, Transmission, and DEF CON 1.
Isn't DEF CON all hardstyle?
Yeah. Even
Good
though I
luck,
don't like
brother.
hard even though I don't like hardstyle all too much, if Wasted Penguins is on there and
They'll be
Adrenalize and
there.
all
They'll
them,
be there.
I don't mind it. I mean, plus I could always get my fill of hardstyle if I want to go up to Vancouver. Like, there's so many hardstyle events up there.
For me, Tomorrowland will be my last, or if when I'm 27, whichever comes first.
Whoa, that's a
Ooh,
With an
specific
age.
age.
damn.
Like I think, well, for me, I like to plan ahead, and by ahead, I planned like years.
Way
I
ahead, yeah.
literally I was like, I was talking about to my family and some people that like I wanna get engaged by like 28, get married by 29, have my first kid at like 30, 31. And like if I'm gonna be still raving at those ages, like that's not gonna be happening. So like I think 26 is a good year to stop and then like just try to, you know, go on with life without raving. That
Mhm.
gives
Fair.
me like at least a year to like,
Hmm.
yeah, you know.
That's fair.
I mean, yeah, you can still listen to the
For
music. You just don't go to the events.
like for women, it's like for women, like or at least for me, I think women's is different. Like they have a certain age limit of like when they have what they can have kids and stuff, and so like it feels like we're in a timeline. Guys is fine, you know. So yeah.
I mean, for like me, I have friends that are older than me, and some of them are in their 40s and families and stuff, and they still go and have fun. They go to EDC, to Tomorrowland. So for me personally, I'm like, you're never too young to have fun. So
Yeah, no, like
yeah,
there's nothing wrong with
yeah,
that,
yeah,
but
yeah. I
like
mean, for you, like it's fine. Like you have your
I
timeline.
think it's just
That's yeah,
different
that's
for
fine.
some
Yeah, it's different.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
Like, I
also the
mean,
people I go with. They're all of like my age. They're older than me. They all also have families,
Mhm.
but they still come out every weekend, and we still do the same thing. It's like it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it also
Like
might depend on
I'm
who you're with,
yeah, I think
like the
it's
people
just
you surround yourself with.
like I even thought about like bringing up like you know how some festivals you can bring your baby with you and can
You just
never
gotta
do
put those
that.
big ass earplugs.
Yeah, yeah, no, I could never do that. But
Hell
skated
no.
in the park,
if
bro. You
my
see so many
Hell
kid,
no.
babies.
but if my kid wants
Oh
to
my
go to his
god.
first rave, then like I'll take them there, you know?
Yeah.
Like once they're like probably like 16 or something, then I'll take them to their first rave.
I mean, I'm
But
doing that with my
like I'm not gonna
cousins.
stop them from doing like going or like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like technically stop. If they want to go, I'll go with them.
Hmm.
Who knows? But like I think for me specifically, I can't go if I have a baby.
I always tell people you're never retired. You're only in hiatus.
Into that.
Okay, different takes right there. Kev, what do you think as of now?
I have no expectations for kids. And also,
That
it's
wasn't the
like,
question.
I mean, I'm leading up to the fact that you were like, oh yeah, I'm on a time limit. I'm like, I am not.
No, it
And
just feels like it, cause like you know, like
I
there's a
mean, like to
certain
each their
age
own. I think there
limit.
are women
Yeah,
who don't
which is
want
fair.
kids and are like
Hmm.
kind of like
Yeah, yeah,
little more
yeah.
free from that. But dude, as I don't know, man. I feel like life is so short, bro. You should just do shit that should make you happy. You know, if that's just making you happy when you're 40. Go for it. You see grandmas out there raving at EDC, bro. I was watching like some like
It's
reel and
so
stuff of the compilation.
wholesome.
It's so wholesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Will I be that person? Maybe, maybe not. But like, I don't think like again, like I don't think you're too old for it ever. Same with Drew. It's just if it brings you happiness and you're going with the good people and good vibes, like what, you're too old to be happy? Like the fuck does that mean? Like I don't know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I went to the AMF Friendship Cruise back in 2020, before the whole pandemic started, I saw at least 5 or 6 couples in their 60s, just like kind of vibing out all the fucking time. So never too old.
Never.
Yeah,
Must
probably
be
in the same
nice.
boat as you guys.
Literally,
I
literally
think
same
it's like
boat.
there's a point where you can like throw in the towel. Sure, don't get me
Mhm.
wrong. Like if your back hurts, if you got arthritis, if you're like bedridden in some sort of a way, maybe take a break. You know, you need to chill out a bit. But like if you're
Yeah, you know,
healthy,
as I
you're
get older,
fine.
I might have to reduce trips to the Shadow Realm, but like that's a different story, I guess. We can still go to the events.
I think for me, for like, it's just different because like I'm already worried with like how it is, and then like
Yeah,
having a baby with it, it's also different, and like with everything that's done,
you
like
have like
it's
a different
not
way, like
healthy. Yeah.
process of like how to
Yeah, that's
think
totally
about it.
fine.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
So
a
it's
different
just
lifestyle, different
like
vibe.
I
I
would,
think for
I
sure.
don't know. Like I want to have kids, you know. I want to have a family. That doesn't mean like
In this
I don't
world,
know.
In this
I
economy,
know.
Aw,
Oh my god, you guys want to know a story? Like when I was young, I had 6 kids.
6.
I
Wow.
wanted
6?
6.
what
Like
Damn.
remember,
six?
remember how I told you I literally planned my life? Like when I was 16, I was just like, I'm gonna have my first kid when I'm like 19, 20. So I'll be like a young, and then my last kid like probably around like 35, 40.
Damn.
And you
Wow.
grow older, you go to college, you go to work, you go all this shit, and you're just afford 6 kids, man.
Life hits you.
I know it's
Mhm.
so expensive, but it was just like I was kind of raised because my mom came from a big family, so I have a lot of cousins. There's like 7 of them. My mom's the second youngest, and like
Yeah.
she had them, and like she kept telling me, the more kids you have, the more income you get when you get older. That's why I wanted more
Yeah.
kids.
oh, it's crazy to say to a kid.
Both of my parents came from families with like 8 kids plus each. So yeah, I
Yeah.
get that.
But it's fun
Mine
to
too,
have a
but I
big
don't want.
family. Like there's a
I, I,
lot of
I'm good.
cousins, you know.
I'm good.
I'm chilling
Babysit
with
or go to the
one.
Has
Shadow Realm.
perks.
I'll be
I
chilling
know
with
where I
one.
want to go.
The switch up
Okay.
was crazy from like craving to like kids and family.
I have
And
friends
life.
that have whole ass families and they still go to Tomorrowland and stuff like that. This is like it's pretty cool. It gives
What
me
I'll
hope.
happens
fly
to
down.
their kids?
They have
They just leave them.
babysitters. They're like their family and stuff.
It's gotta plan
It gives,
around
it
it,
gives me
yeah.
hope. Yeah.
How
And
old are
then I
they?
have a lot of older Raven friends. I'm like, oh, they're still having fun. Why can I still have fun?
I mean,
That's
that's
how I see
fair.
it personally, though.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. Clearly, my mind changed. Like I changed my mind with the
We're
six
not trying to
kids. Who
change
knows?
minds. We're just asking opinions.
Yeah.
We're not telling you like you should change your direction. We're just
Oh no, no, I know. I'm just
giving our
saying.
answer.
Like, but like, yeah.
I'm gonna fake
And
retire
then,
like Vinny
and then come back like every year. Like,
every other event.
Hey, by all means, your mind changes, so it's all good. All right. So we got through quite a lot today. It's been about 3 hours where I want to cap it at. This has been super duper fun with you guys, so I appreciate y'all for being here. Let's have everyone take a turn to give their last few words. Feel free to plug whatever. Just share your thoughts, and then I'll close it off for this episode. So let's start with Drew.
Okay, just want to say that raving is fun. If you have never tried it, give it a try. You know, I used to not like EDM, and I happened to stumble into a rave, and now it's great. Also, our list earlier was cooked. That's not what I think. Dabin should have been at 10. We got it wrong. We got it wrong. But other than that,
Fair.
yeah, everyone, if you go, remember to be safe, trust, bring people you trust, and have a good time. That's all.
Hey, Giles.
If you go to a rave, just remember it's all about peace, love, unity, and respect. If you act that way towards others, yeah, that same energy will bring back towards you, will be brought back towards you.
Karma, baby.
It's
Mhm.
facts.
Nice. Okay, pal.
um, girls, be vocal. Say what's in your mind, guys. Consent, and overall, just try to have fun. Don't have expectations.
All right, go for it, Kev.
Um, be authentic, be yourself, and have a good time. That will get you through, honestly, not just raves, but most of life. Yeah. I mean, I'm a streamer. I stream Thursdays. Check me out. Yeah.
10 more followers till
twitch.tv/pescatron.
1K. 10 more
Oh
followers.
yeah, dude. Can we actually just talk about the fact that Drew is 10 follows away from 1K? Can we just do that now?
Yes. Exclamation
just do
yes,
that right
guys.
now?
Follow everyone, please. Follow the
just
homies.
follow
They're
Drew.
great. They're great people.
60 followers away from 3K. Let's go.
There we go.
There you go, guys. We got some
Yo,
milestones
what's
to
that
reach.
website where you can buy bots for follows?
Yo, relax.
No,
You're gonna get me
no,
mad.
no.
Nah, that's cold.
Got a whole ass warning for that
I'm
shit.
kidding.
No.
You guys
What?
should come to the Bay. All three of you come.
Yep.
Best crowd, great vibes.
Fly
I'll
me
bring
out.
you a pouch.
Bro, I'm making money now, so I mean, yes.
I'll bring you a
Dude,
please.
I'm a
pouch.
student. I ain't making no money.
I'm a student too.
One day, guys. One day we'll all actually rave
Wilson
together.
and I will take care of
I
you.
know.
Come
Mhm,
through.
I think we've all been together in like
It's
separate,
separate.
like one by one, but not all together.
I
Aw,
haven't been with
facts.
With Kevin.
Yeah, I haven't been with Gyles yet.
No, I
so-
haven't met Pao yet.
Okay, one day then. Maybe
One day, one day.
2026.
You're supposed
Yeah,
to. And she
maybe
said,
when
I'm
Drew
tired
invites
from
me to
Veld.
EDC, we'll
I'm
see.
tired from Veld. I won't have time.
Come on, guys. We have a
Let's all take
time
it-
limit
let's-
for now.
Oh yeah, you
Let's
were
all
here
take a
last
minute to
year.
realize
Yeah,
that,
I was
Wilson has
there.
a
I
connection
was-
here, so
I was cooked, bro. I was so exhausted. Drew came here during Val and he was like, "Come meet up with me." I was
Yeah, I thought you rang out with
exhausted,
us.
man. Oh my god, I was too
I'll,
tired.
I'll be back probably March. I'll hit you up.
Like next year, March.
Yeah, for my birthday. I think when it's Toronto again. I'll hit you up.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay,
see you there.
okay.
I'll hit you
I
guys
was
up.
like trying to think what's here on March. Nothing. It's winter.
I'm here. I'm here in March.
I
No,
heard
I
the
mean,
Blue
like,
Lagoon was fun.
Things
Me
to
and Brian are
do,
gonna go.
you know.
I'm here.
Brian told me the Blue Lagoon was like the best place.
So you're
so
trying
me
to
and
say
Brian
he
are
can
going
do
there.
you.
Blue Lagoon.
Yeah. Me and Brian are going
Okay.
hey, it's all about being homosexual. Come on.
there.
Wait, what's a blue lagoon? Oh, is
No.
that the?
He said it was like a
Oh, the-
massage place. So I heard it was
Yeah,
fun.
by is it the one by Hamilton or something?
Wait,
I don't know.
you're-
That's what Brian told me. So he said it's
You're
a lot of
going.
fun.
You're going to Toronto for a massage place?
Yeah, Brian said it's like he was a regular there, so it was like he said it's really good.
And he never took me. What the fuck?
Damn.
This guy and I, we only go to yoga classes. Like literally, we schedule it after like events and raves. Nice on the body. We go to yoga.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Exposing.
Yo, you should try it. Go to a rave festival, whatever, and then after go to a yoga class. Oh my god, your body so relaxed.
Oh, you know what I
but
forgot to
I-
say for underrated things was stretch. Oh my
Yes.
god!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Stretch.
Okay, there you go.
Stretch.
Oh my
bro.
god.
Before any event, stretch. It
Mhm.
actually helps. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. That's what we
Especially for
forgot.
the elders.
How
If you
noob
choose-
of us to forget
If you choose
stretching.
to take some sort of candy, and if you need at least like one vitamin with you besides a 5-HTP, bring melatonin because you cannot sleep
And
on that candy.
magnesium, so
And
your jaw
magnesium.
doesn't hurt after.
Yeah.
Additional pro
Always bring-
tips.
Always bring melatonin because you
Magnesium
will not
before
be
the
able to fucking
event.
sleep.
And then you won't
Bro,
feel this in the morning.
We
You
aren't
can eat a
lying when
steak
we
the next
say
day.
we survive EDC weekend off of 2 hours of sleep and one chicken tender.
Oh, and also
I've actually done
glasses
that.
actually makes
I've done
past
that.
a big
EDC.
difference.
Was it glasses?
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses
Oh.
makes a
Yes.
huge difference.
you
Especially
don't want
if
to be
it's
Yeah,
that.
you don't want to
be
see
that
rolling
person.
base. You want
Yeah.
The
The amount of people that I see that's just like, like I put
Real.
just like,
Oh yeah, also bring a mask too.
to.
'Cause nobody wants to
Where's
see you doing
Pico
this
at?
all
Is
night.
Pico in here? Man, this guy was hunched over at Slander.
I literally had it.
Bro,
She's exposing
when I met
everyone.
up with when I met up with Pico at EDC 23, his eyes were just like, "Hi, John." And then he was
Oh
like,
my god, I should show you like Brian's picture from like our birthday and this guy.
"I should show you a pic." Hold on, I'm gonna post it in the chat.
Off stream.
There's
He's
a-
gonna be mad at me.
I'm gonna
But
post a picture in the
literally-
chat.
Oh my god. Oh, and gum. Oh my god. I'm
Yes,
just remembering
gum.
now because like Brian has a tongue piercing and he was chewing on his piercing because he didn't
Oh,
he didn't
no.
have gum.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
okay. Can we take a few seconds to just pose so I could use this for like a picture?
Oh, yes.
do a
Yeah,
do a
wait.
little pose for
Wait,
the
wait.
Can I
yeah,
do the
so I could
thing?
use this. Yeah.
Hell no, I don't want to
Hold
put
on,
that.
hold on, hold on.
All right, hold a pose for a few seconds, all right? Whenever everyone's ready. I'm gonna use this for Instagram and maybe Twitter and stuff. Okay, whenever everyone's ready, I'll do a count of 3. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, perfect. Let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. It's been
so
super
blind.
duper fun. This has been the Chat with Wilson episode 23 special podcast called Rave Talk, featuring our lovely friends here. We got Drew, Gyles, Pal, Kevin. We got our Twitch links with the exclamation guests command. Again, make sure to follow them. You guys could also check out their pages to see their socials. Follow up with them even after the stream. And remember, I'm going to be posting some clips here and there. I'm going to be editing, posting on TikTok. So make sure to please follow me on TikTok. I'm trying to put in more effort into that. So my Linktree socials is on my page. But seriously, thank you guys so much for being a part of this podcast. I feel like we haven't talked in a while, and which is okay because we're doing different things in life. We still keep up with each other from time to time. So it means a lot for you guys to take the time to just join me whenever I was just throwing out this idea. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys.
EDC 26.
Facts.
Yup,
EDC
2026.
26.
All right.
Wilson's like, fuck, I want to go next year.
You can go
No,
next year,
well,
Wilson.
I can,
You're
I
also
can.
gonna go 26.
Yeah,
You can go both years.
I'm down. I'm down to kick it with y'all. So that's for sure. That's for sure. I've raved with all of you guys at least once. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a done deal.
I'll bring you a pouch next event.
Okay. You're local. I can drink your pouches whenever.
Ayo.
Okay. All right. That's a wrap for this podcast. Thank you guys for watching as well. Make sure everyone gets some good rest. And this will be on YouTube too, so make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are watching from home or later on.
Don't forget to hit the notification
Ma, I
button.
made
Oh my
the
God, I can't even
internet.
sing.
Hey, okay,
forget
there
to
you go.
smash
Don't
that like
forget
and
to hit the
subscribe button, guys.
notification button so you
And if you love this
wouldn't
video,
miss
you
an
should go and comment,
upload.
subscribe.
Oh man, I
This is
love
DJ Drew Spacito, your ex-girlfriend's favorite DJ.
This is Pesky Karen, not a white lady.
I just love
This
the
is
fact
DJ
that you
Gyles.
guys are on social media and understand what it's like to stream and to rave too. Oh my god. You guys know it. All right, but that's a wrap. I'll let you guys go. Have a good night, and I'm just gonna end the stream there too.
All right, it was
So-
fun, guys.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams.
Appreciate y'all.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Have a good
Take
night.
care. All
yo.
right.